Yo, 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 yo. WTF Weekly with your boy Yuck Meezy in the building, man. Let's get this thing started and retarded. You feel me? No disrespect to the people out there. That's just rhyming words. You dig? Salute to the chat, man. The first one in the building was Memphis Boys. Let's see what he got to say. Stockton in the building, man. Y'all running it up, man. You know what I mean? Stockton, it has a real movement out there, man. I don't know, man. Stockton is running it up as far as the hottest rappers up top, man. Stockton is doing a thing, man. What's my guy name, man? Jake Boy, man. Free that guy, man. You know what I mean? People putting up numbers up there in Stockton, man. So yeah, man. Northern Cali love, man. Everybody, Oklahoma in the building, man. Hey, man. Okay, Abe in this motherfucker. You feel? Hey, did I curse too quick? Okay, cool. 3 minutes. Yeah, everybody in this thing. Philly in the building, man. Reese in this thing, man. Abe in this thing, man. Yeah, feel me? RKTV in this thing, man. Yeah, oh man, this big boy movements, man, on a Wednesday night dynamite. Y'all tuned in with the guy, man. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your guy, man. We get into the content with no more nonsense, man. I want the motherfucking bat lines to go out, man. Definitely to my co-host, man. Network and MJG, man, for them to tap in, definitely, man. But we got great content coming down tonight, Dynamite. You feel me? We're going to talk about the podcast game, man. You know what I mean? I was just talking about on the last episode of what the WTF Weekly, you know what I mean? That people want me to tap out the podcast game. They're like, yuck mouth, man. Go back to rapping, man. F podcasting, man. Stop doing that, man. Woo, woo, woo. And I said the same people that told me to quit is doing their own podcast as I speak, right? Now we're going to show you the benefits of podcasting and being a radio host or, you know, whatever it may be. You know, we're going to show you the benefits off that and why everybody is in the podcast game right now. Big salute to Joe Budden. Big salute to NORE. Big salute to $1 Million Worth of Game. You know, and everybody else. I'm talking about black podcasts that did their thing. You know, big shout out to Corey Holcomb. You know what I mean? That's our family on the comedian side of the game. You know what I mean? Corn Academy side of the game. You feel me? But big shout out to all the black podcasters, Gilbert Arenas, you know what I mean? The Gil's Arena show. You know, everybody that's just really, you know, Cam and Mace. You know, we can't forget about Cam and Mace. They do what they want to. Like oh man, back on Fig, the community, you know, AD, T-Rail. You know, I'm just shouting out the black podcast. It's really doing it big, man, and showing that you could really make money in this shit, man. Period, man. So salute to the guys, man. You dig? Salute to the guys. You know what I mean? Just like rap business. It's the guys. It's the big guys in the rap business. These are the big guys as far as black hip-hop culture and the black hip-hop culture game. Period. And Joe Budden proved that. Oh, my God. Why did Joe Budden let his nuts hang? That boy did Donkey Kong nuts hang. No disrespect. No Frank Ocean, no Diddy Bop. But that boy said, when niggas make the three-pointer and they run down the court doing this. So, Bud, why you do that to niggas, bruh? He got niggas with lumps in their throat, man, after he did his after he displayed what he makes yearly and monthly. The Lord, of just Patreon alone, like the Lord. Not including what he make off YouTube and, oh my God, Spotify. Oh my Lord, Prize Picks. Oh my Lord, Jesus. And I remember, like back when Roy and Maul was with Joe Budden, and I think what's my man name, man? Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan just hit for the 100 milli rock deal. And Joe was like, yeah, I need 100 mil. And I was looking at it like, nigga, no. Nigga, that's Joe Rogan. Joe getting 100 milli rocks, not Joe Budden. Until he just displayed and hanged it. He just did this to every podcast motherfucker that's black in the podcast universe. He did this. and prove why he needs 100 milli rock. Period. Now I believe, like, yo, he needs $100 million deal. Anybody fucking with him need to give him $100 million off fucking time. I didn't believe it. I didn't know it was that crucial when you was with Roy and Maul. He said he wanted 100 when he was with Roy and Maul. I'm like, nah, man. The weird ass satanic paintings in the background, the little microphones. Nah, that don't look like a $100 million setup. But Lord have mercy, the revive, the reverberation, the regeneration, the remix of the Joe Budden podcast since Roy and Maul left. Seems like Joe Budden had a point to prove with niggas. Not only with Complex, not only with Spotify, not only with the niggas that left, but to the industry of podcasting alone. That nigga said, okay, watch this. Y'all think these niggas left? Watch me remix. Remix! Nigga remixed the formula and came out better than fucking ever, man. Salute to Joe Budden, the whole Joe Budden podcast, and all the niggas, man. Fucking Roy, not Roy and Maul. I mean, they started it. You can give the shout out to them too, because it was startup too, but the glow up. The glow up compared to the startup is way different and it hit different, man. So big shout out to Joe Budden, Melissa Ford, motherfucking Queens Flip, motherfucking Mark Lamont Hill, motherfucking Ish, motherfucking Ice. You know what I mean? Motherfucking Parks with the one-liners, the whole crew. Nigga, I'm tuned in every time they drop they shit. Every week. Let me put my mic closer because I don't think y'all hear what I'm saying. Let me pull my mic close because it was like loud far away. Yo, they hitting. They hitting, my nigga. So they deserve all the shit that they getting, bro, period. Big salute to Joe Budden. You know, big salute to 85 South. They beating their ass with the comedian podcast shit. Big salute to my brother, Corey Holcomb. The biggest. You know what I mean? One of the biggest, if not the biggest comedy podcast on YouTube. You know what I mean? So YouTube is level, but niggas is doing moves beyond YouTube because Joe Budden making that money with Patreon. He making all 20 million. They saying he about to make in 1 year just off Patreon alone. We ain't talking about the YouTube money that he making too. Like, oh, yo, Joe, pump it up. Joe motherfucking Budden, salute, my nigga. Wowzers. Fucking wowzers. And I don't know why you put your bread out like that, but you have to let niggas know I'm worth the 100 milli rocks. Because everybody like, yo, he ain't worth the 100. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He worth 200. The money he make it, he make the 100 by itself. He make the 100 by itself, my nigga. If he making 20 milli rocks, allegedly, 20 milli rocks a year by itself. You try to get yeah, man, get that man what he deserves if you want to partner up with that guy. Period. That's all I'm gonna say. And salute to hip hop. Because that's a hip hop podcast. That's a hip hop podcast that's not talking about incriminating shit, not trying to have people in an interrogation room, not instigating beefs against real gang politics and street politics and rap politics, none of that shit. They're doing everything within the hip hop culture and making it fly and doing a 1-2, man. Real topics, real situations. It ain't about the ops. It ain't about the gang. None of that shit. They ain't talked about the gang that one time. And they running that shit up, man. So big salute to real content and big salute to the whole Joe Budden platform. They doing a 1-2. Period. Straight up. And salute to everybody else too. You know what I mean? Drink Champs, $1 million worth the game. These are the dudes who's getting millions of dollars as far as the black hip hop podcasters. Millions of dollars. And I'm glad that the niggas stunned it because everybody was like, Black TV is making the most money than anybody. I don't know. With Joe showing what he showed, I don't know. I don't know, but they said Balad was like, it was a article back in the day that Balad made like $6 million a year. This is in whatever Vogue, New York Times, whatever interview. Let me get to the content, man. Fuck that. I can keep talking. Let me let Joe Buttons shit on niggas that shit on every nigga that tried to do a podcast in life. Let's go. Let's go, Joe. What the fuck? Lord have mercy. Joe, why you doing this to niggas, man? Niggas, god damn. Nah, nigga, $1 million a month? Oh, Lord. It's light at the end of the tunnel. All you podcasters is starting off, man. It's light at the end of the tunnel. But you're not Joe Budden. I'm just letting you know, everybody can't do what this nigga did. Period. And Lord have mercy. Ouchies. Ouchies. That hurt. Man, shout out to DRY, man. Let's let all this shit load in, man, because this shit ain't even loading in right, man. You feel me? Let's let the whole program load in right down in my. Let's let everybody tap in. Where everybody tapping in from, man. Put y'all locations and destinations in there, man. Let me shout y'all out, man. And let me just shout y'all out from the gate, man. Salute to the chat, salute to the gang, salute to the committee, salute to the nation. Put them dragons up, man. Put them dragons up in the chat. You feel me? Town business in this motherfucker. I see ya, boy. Cam and Mace doing their thing too. Yeah, Cam and Mace got I think they got a deal for $30 million. But if Joe Budden making $20 million a year by himself without no company, ouch, ouch, that hurt. You need to partner with nobody but just Prize Picks and Patreon and still hold all this internet IP. Still hold his IP, still own his IP, the intellectual property, still own his YouTube, still own his own all this. Because when the companies give deals, they want ownership. That's why I think he didn't do no big deals, you know what I mean, with the big boys, you know, that could buy your shit and own, you know what I mean, everything that you're doing. You know how you're working for them. He chose a different route. You did. The Booger Blunt. Hey, man, fuck you, RPMJ. Yeah, Booger Blunt spectacular, nigga. Yeah, buddy. San Francisco in this motherfucker, man. I see it, man. They said Melissa Ford getting popped off. Yeah, hey, man, you said it, not me. Pasadena in this motherfucker, man. Hey, South Sacramento in this bitch, man. Sacramento, town business in the motherfucker. New Jersey, man. What's happening, though? You dig? Yada, man. Hey, the gang is in this thing. That's all I can say, man. You feel me? Let's get to this content, man. This boy is beating their ass. Joe, why you do that to them? Joe beat their ass. God damn, Joe Budden. Why you do that to him? Joe is not playing no motherfucking games. Oh, my Lord. Lord Jesus, have mercy on the podcast game. Niggas didn't want to let the numbers get out like this, but the numbers are out. And Lord have mercy. What the fucking subtitles, audio track, playback. Yeah, get my shit right. Boom. Shout out to Curtis King TV. Let me subscribe to this guy, man. Salute to Curtis King, man. He dope ass podcast. Subscribe to his shit. But yeah, we're gonna get straight to it, man. Curtis King, break this shit down. What the podcasters need to be influenced by. Let's go, y'all. Fair you.
Yearly. And even what made him leave a deal.
Hold on.
DIYers who knew that hip hop could take it this far. Man, shout out to Joe Budden Podcast. The Joe Budden Podcast makes $20 million a year. What? Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it. Who thought that hip hop could take it this far? Shout out to Joe Budden and the crew. There was a story that the New York Post recently did, or the New York Times, recently did with Joe Budden, talking about kind of the ins and out of the Joe Budden podcast and how it's able to generate so much income yearly, and even what made him leave a guaranteed deal from Spotify that would have paid him more money, and why he chose independence in his DIY era of things. So this is a post someone put up to kind of break it down by the numbers. The more I dive into some of these podcast businesses, the more excited I get about the opportunity. Some details on the Joe Budden Network that does over 20 million in revenue. Now, the Joe Budden Network obviously houses multiple podcasts, has housed multiple podcasts, and also Joe Budden Podcast being, of course, the most successful one. Averages about $1 million per month on Patreon.
Ouch! Shit!
Please join my Patreon. I'm just playing.
Please.
You see the ads.
Nigga.
I'm just playing. 70K. I'm not playing.
I need to make a Patreon, and I'm gonna do exclusive shit. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but we're gonna turn up on the Patreon to make you really tap in. I'm about to highlight my nigga Mac at the Corn Academy, and we're about to figure out some exclusive Patreon shit to make y'all tune in strictly for the Patreon, man. Salute the Mac and the Corn Academy. We're about to figure this shit out, man. Nigga making 900 thou a month on Patreon alone. Macca, you gotta figure this shit out, my nigga. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Better join. 70K paying subs from $5 to $50 per month. $5 to $50 per month. People are paying. Sells ads in-house, right? He's not relying upon some third party. In-house selling ads, and 1.5 million YouTube subs. Man, that's a different way to do it. So I want to go ahead and go into this article because, you know, I see a lot of people talking about the numbers, but there's so many details here, man. And, you know, man, Joe Budden has definitely been an inspiration for this channel, and seeing him in his next space and how he's been dominating and how he was so early to everything. It's dope to kind of get a lens on things and how it got to the place it has gotten. So this is written by Jessica Testa. It says the podcaster Joe Budden, ex-rapper who has been called the Howard Stern of hip hop.
Fair use, fair use. We gotta tap in. I ain't trying to get blurb. You feel me? But this nigga beating they ass. Salute to Joe motherfucking Budden, man. Salute to Parks, man. Salute to Ish, man. Salute to Ice, man. Salute to Queens motherfucking Flips. Salute to Melissa motherfucking Ford, man. Salute to motherfucking Mark Lamont Hill. They are beating they ass, man. Salute to Emery, Imani. I said Emery, Imani. Salute to Jada Kid's son that comes on there. I forgot bruh name. But the combination plate that they put between the Patreon and the real YouTube shit, he separates it and make it dope. The Mark Lamont Hill and what's the manager name, man? The manager, the guy, you know what I mean? The the Pod Wives, man, they leveling up, man. Salute to rap niggas, man. Joe Budden, do your shit and talk your shit, my nigga. Let's go. Fair use.
Pop wanted to flex a little. He accidentally overflexed. Last month, he posted a screenshot of his traffic from Patreon, a subscription service that allows fans to pay creators directly through monthly contributions. We have one too. Curtis King TV. It showed more than 30 million visits in 30 days. Good God. Revenue figures on the Patreon data has been scribbled over, but sleuths manipulated the image, and to them, it appeared that he had earned more than $900,000, a number that made headlines. Yet, that was just his earnings from the month of June. Overall, the Joe Budden Network is on pace to generate more than $20 million this year, according to its chief executive, Ian Schwartzman. He's not even relying upon ad revenue in this conversation. Well, I'm sure that's part of the 20 million, but the $900,000 in Patreon. Shit, I'll be talking a lot of shit too. What you mean? Mr. Budden agreed to share those.
And it's good. I like that my nigga Joe Budden is talking this shit because, like I said, everybody thought Balad was making the most money. Oh, Balad gets $6 million a year off black content. Joe, 20 million a year, my nigga. Talk yo motherfucking shit. A black content creator. You feel me? 20 M's a year. Talk yo motherfucking shit, Joe Budden. Yeah, man, I ain't no hater. I'm a congratulator, man. I love it when my niggas level up. You feel me? This is motivation and conversation at the same time. You hear me? You dig? A lot of niggas, hey, oh, why him? Why not me? Yeah, nigga, you done put the same grind that nigga did. That nigga been grinding before the grind was ever the grind, nigga. Yeah, man, get that nigga Joe his props. The teams he had to build and restructure, and niggas quit. Oh, fuck it. I bring my crew in and bring nigga. I seen old school shit with him and Ish just debating like in the crib when he was like had the girl. What I don't know her name, man. She's so ancient, man. We focus on his new girl. But the old school girl from Love and Hip Hop that he proposed to, it's footage from way back then when they were just filming around the crib and they having debates and shit about anything. They debating and shit, and it is dope. It's like it should have been part of this shit. Like he should have been the first nigga before Rory and Maul, because they had like it's multiple content of Joe just filming back before he did the podcast shit, when he was just filming behind the scenes with him and old girl in the bed and shit. And he'll film him and his crew chilling and they talking shit, and it'd be Ish and him debating about shit every time. From that point, you should have known that. You should have put the podcast with that nigga from the beginning. Ish is dope. Ish is knowledgeable. You know what I mean? He could talk that shit, and he could be very proper. You know what I mean? Straight at the same time. So Ish is the shit. Ice, you know what I mean? The whole crew, man. Like fuck, Mark Lamont Hill was legendary, nigga. Fucking Queen's Flip, legendary from the hip hop battle. You know what I mean? And the fucking pranks era. But he was fucking with Smack DVD, you know what I mean? URL and shit, battle rapping and doing all that shit, doing like, man, Queen's Flip is the shit too. He been doing this one too. So that whole team is like, yeah, dream team with the podcast shit. Keep doing your thing. Let's get back to the content, man. I'm just saluting real shit, man. You feel me? I know how hard it is with this podcast shit. It's hard to get the chemistry. It's hard to keep the crew. You know, niggas done made, like Joe Budden, he done made 2 different crews. You know what I mean? Period. Same here. I done made 2 different crews. It's hard, my nigga. Niggas like got to sub in people. People tap out. You got to sub in somebody. So this shit hard. And for Joe Budden to still, you know, prosper, you know, through all the, you know, the drama that comes with podcasting, you know what I mean? It's dope, man. Let's go, man.
And other details about his podcast business, with the New York Times offering a rare window into the economics of podcasting. Publishers of shows rarely share details of the revenue or even their download or streaming figures. They want to maintain a competitive edge in the advertising marketplace, and like many private businesses, simply aren't keen to open their books. Well, I think there is a benefit to this in general, because it opens you up to more advertisers who may or may not be in the hip hop segment or even interested, until they start seeing, oh, this is the kind of, oh, okay, this is what's going on over there. Okay, let's strike up a conversation. Not that this is what this is for, but I think it does present its own benefits. I remember there's a podcast called Entrepreneurs on Fire that did the same thing every single month. He opened up the books and did interviews. I thought it was dope. Mr. Budden's reason for releasing figures now, he said in an interview, goes beyond flexing. He and Mr. Schwartzman want to make a broader argument for maintaining independence as creators. Come on, as DIYs, we love it. DIY. They have been podcasting for a decade, although they have spent 2 years working exclusively with Spotify. They are not affiliated with any outside podcast network or media company today. The money coming in. So far this year, the Joe Budden podcast has earned an average of $1.04 million per month on Patreon. It has about 70,000 paying subscribers. Subscriptions range from $5 to $50 per month, with higher tiers granted access to more episodes, including from spinoff shows, 2 weekly episodes of the flagship podcast.
Hold on. Slow down, Turbo. Did y'all just hear the number? They said he made $1.5 million a month off Patreon alone. Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. Joe, beat their ass, my nigga. You been ducked off in the cut. You been low, my nigga. You been low. You let academics talk his shit. You let everybody talk their shit. Oh, me and I with the game got 30 million. Woo, got this one. You just sit in the cut like, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I see it. You's a cold piece of baloney, Joe Budden. Why you just waited to rebuild this shit? Like, why when everybody was popping they shit about they deals, you want like, nigga, you know what I make a month, nigga? Joe, man, congratulations, man. Talk your shit and do your shit, man. This is motivation and conversation. Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your guy. What the fuck weekly? Where my motherfucking co-hosts at, man? I ain't seen them niggas tap in yet, man. No drag, man. Where my co-hosts at? Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Are released free to the general public. This means its 2025 subscription revenue will probably exceed $12 million, enough to make Mr. Budden the top earner on the crowdfunding platform. So on all of Patreon, insane. That status and Mr. Budden's figures were confirmed by a spokeswoman for Patreon. But subscriptions are not the podcast only revenue stream. Advertising also generates several $1 million, Mr. Schwartzman said. Mr. Budden, this is so funny reading Joe Budden's name is Mr. Budden, but when you're making that kind of money shit, you better call me Mr. King.
Mr. Budden, nigga.
Mr. King is what they call me.
Respect.
Mr. Budden's company sells its own ads, unlike many other top podcasters who team up with large networks like iHeart, Wondery, or Sirius XM and split the ad revenue. These companies typically offer hosts an upfront check, a minimum guarantee, but control the rates and number of commercials played each episode. So you got podcasts that you listen to that may or may not be aware of all the ads that you're receiving, but based upon their relationship with maybe an MCN, their relationship with this third-party network that they're working with, that's out of their hands, right? They can probably negotiate for the type of ads that pop up. Like, don't you be putting no Manscaped shit on mine. You feel me? Like,
fair use. But this boy decided, in short sentence wise, the only deal they ever did with is Spotify. Now we see the new deal they did with Prize Picks, but okay, Prize Picks and Spotify is the only people they did a deal with. And other than that, they've been all independent. And with this right here, they all independent. Splendid independent. Let's go with the content. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. That nigga figured out the game. He created the game. Like, what the fuck? Let's go, Joe. Fair use.
I just don't want to be talking about saving my balls on them. Mr. Schwartzman said the company tried to not oversaturate our audience with ads, usually working with a maximum of only 3 sponsors at a given time, which independence gives you the freedom to say that or identify how many you want. The network's smaller revenue sources include money from passive advertisements on social media platforms, like the ads that play automatically during his videos on YouTube. So you got the inlay ads and whatnot, the pre-rolls, where Mr. Budden has more than 1.5 million subscribers. He was an early adopter in 2016 of video podcasting. The company also sells merchandise and licenses some of its content. Fam, so many ways, so many streams. The Joe Budden Network employs more than 30 independent contractors in roles such as production and administrative support. Payment of these contractors and the on-air talent is the company's biggest expense. For example, more than 1.5 million annually goes to the co-host of the Joe Budden podcast. Crazy. After inadvertently flashing some of his revenue to 1.7 million Instagram followers, Mr. Budden joked that now everybody's going to ask for a raise. Other costs include production fees, marketing expenses, and real estate. The company is in the process of purchasing for roughly $2 million the waterfront condominium unit in Edgewater, New Jersey, where it records audio and video for the Joe Budden podcast. It currently rents the unit. Residents in the building have complained about sharing space with the operation. When you know it's that much money being made there, I know why they trying to they like pop. How about this? How about you cut us a deal? No. Joe Budden says it's independent over here. DIY. I'm gonna buy it. How about that? Get your little money. Leave me the hell alone. How he got here, Mr. Budden approach reflects an emerging trend among podcasters and creators, a desire for more autonomy or more freedom and equity in every deal with fewer middlemen. Learning this lesson took time. In 2017, while Mr. Budden was co-hosting a show on the culture website Complex, we were just getting by, Mr. Schwartzman said. I was on an allowance, Mr. Budden said, $500 a week. Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it. $500 a week? My blood pressure would be raising too. You should see the vein pop out the side of his head in some of his interviews. Shit, $500 a week? Well, it still was. What is it? 2017? Still, wow. Then from 2018 to 2020, the Joe Budden podcast had a licensing agreement with Spotify that paid the show less than $2 million per year. Mr. Schwartzman said the deal included no shares in advertising revenue. That sounds about Spotify-ish, Opify-ish, or stock. And the podcast could be published only to Spotify. See, you're not breaking bread. I don't get any equity in this. And I can only be seen, even though my audience is in multiple places, I can only be seen on your platform. How does that benefit me and the growth that I want to see in my company? After a rather acrimonious split, the podcast sought a new partner, but the right deal never materialized. One potential contract would have paid $44 million over 2 years, for example, but required removing all content from YouTube. I understand why companies do that. It still feels so tone deaf because of the consumption. The exclusivity is a strategy. I'm sure that has worked for some of their other partners, but YouTube is just where folks are going to be at, especially if they know there's video to accompany it. I have never to this day.
Nigga, he's beating their ass. Joe Budden, talk your shit, my nigga. Hold on, man. I got to do a toast to Joe Budden, man. Hold on. Let me get that down. Yo. Let me get back in the Camrito. This is real motivation for the nation, man. Toast to the motherfucking Joe Budden podcast, man. Joey, activate. Salute to you. Salute to the whole podcast, man. Yada. Get your bread, my nigga. Get your bread, my nigga. Let's go, y'all. Back to the content, man. This nigga beating their ass, man. Joe, why you do him like that? Lord.
It's probably my personal bias. I never have sat down and watched a podcast, video podcast on Spotify. No interest.
Oh, nobody cares. Somebody watching it. Let's get back to the content, nigga.
Game. The Creator Wars. Patreon came along in 2021, offering no guaranteed check, but equity in the company and advisory roles for Mr. Budden and Mr. Schwartzman. Did not know they had equity in the company. Joe is in a league of his own, said Jack Conte, chief executive of Patreon. It is not common for people to make $1 million a month on Patreon. The Joe Budden Network reached that milestone in November, maintaining it every month since. Shout out to that.
Somebody's gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Recently, subscription platforms like Patreon and its younger competitor Substack have pushed more aggressively for podcasters to sign up, promising independence and control of their intellectual properties, sometimes with grand language about a media revolution. I know this. I've gone to...
That's enough. That's enough. They said this nigga's a partner in Patreon. He's a shareholder. Enough is enough. Joe, you beat their ass, man. Salute to you, my brother. You figured this shit out. Hey, man. Wowzers. Now, let's get into some shit, some drama that started from that. Well, you got Brandon Jennings and you got motherfucking Rory going at it. So let's see what they have to say about this shit. Because Brandon Jennings called them niggas dodos. Dumb nigga. I mean, I don't know, not verbatim, but basically, nigga, you are dumb as fuck. You feel me? For leaving that Joe Budden platform and them niggas making money like that. Sorry about that. But it was rumored that Roy and Maul, when they left, they got a $10 million deal. You know what I mean? So with the money that Joe making and the shit that they was doing together, Roy, Maul, and Joe, like that was the nucleus of the podcast. Let's not forget. And they had that shit lit. You feel me? Super fucking lit. Joe just put some extra spill on it to take it a level further than what it was back then with just them three in Parks. You know what I mean? In the background. Parks wasn't even on the camera. So take it back to back then. You feel me? And they still was beating their ass and they still had big deals on the table. You know what I mean? So I don't see it's too far a catch for them to leave and get a $10 million offer. You know what I mean? Being the offspring of what Joe Budden doing. You feel me? So let's get it, man. I guess Brandon Jennings and Roy and Maul going through it. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. This is Chink Smooth, man. You know, he always give us the news, man. Y'all subscribe to Chink Smooth. Let's go. Fair use, y'all. Yuck Mouth TV. What the fuck weekly? Let's go. Turn up. Yada.
To bend the truth. Now, if you guys missed the video from last night, please make sure you guys go check it out. Rory called out Brandon Jennings on his bullshit. Brandon was sneak dissing Rory and Maul while he was trying to big up Joe on his New York Times article that came out saying he was now making 20 M's a year on Patreon. Now, Brandon tweeted out yesterday saying Joe deserves it. He got rid of Salt and Pepper, which is Rory and Maul, if you guys were confused. Business started booming, and the cast is way better, man. So not only did you try to clown us by giving us nicknames, but now you're also sneak dissing our podding abilities. Now, it's always funny when I see people trying to pit the old cast versus the new cast, but Rory is actually pretty cool with half of the current JBP cast up there. I'm not sure about his current relationship with Joe right now, but anytime he sees Ice, Ish, and Imani.
All right, man, shut the fuck up, Chink Smooth. Like, this is too much shit. Like, you act like you know these niggas, man. You like doing the Fedidemics type of shit. Like, well, I know what Joe think. I know what Rory think. I know what Maul think. And they was really cool together, but they just stopped fucking with each other. Man, shut your bitch ass up, bruh. And we using your content. But fuck what you talking about, bruh. Yada.
Out. It's always love.
You ain't you work. He act like he's gonna take a break. I'm going through the area. I see Jeff and Eric. Don't worry about them. No. All right. I dapped everybody. Yo, shit, yo, what up? I saw Rory tap him.
Wait, you saw Rory tap that?
I'm like, yo, what's good?
You wasn't even paying no mind.
Yo, you're every. I said, yo,
it's me.
Yo, Ice from the Joe Budden podcast. Yo, thank you.
Yo, remember the show?
Yo, not thank you.
Yo, I'm sitting in your seat. Yo.
You changed my life. Yo, you ran up. You said it. We asked them on purpose.
All right, so now you tapped him. And you turned around.
No.
You said,
I said, he turned around, annoyed. Man.
Oh, you want an autograph? No autograph.
Oh, Lamont. Oh shit, it's Lamont.
No, the funny shit, you know what he said? I'm gonna tell you what he said too, because it was hilarious to me.
Fair use. We gotta we can't just use Joe shit like that. We will get the ultimate blitziante. We gotta elaborate. I don't know what the fuck they talking about, but I guess they, somebody's responding. So let's see if they respond. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
He's like, yo, your name just came up. I'm like, why? Because I thought that was you. And it was a nigga in the crowd. He don't even recognize a nigga.
Last night, Rory told Brandon Jennings, bro, last time I saw you was at the highlight room. You went out of your way to speak to me, to tell me how much you respected how I handled everything with the Joe shit, and you also called Joe a goofy. I said, until you and Maul settle y'all shit, I don't even feel comfortable speaking to you right now, brother. He said, I respect that. Can I send you some merch? Strike my daughter down if I'm lying. This is some real weirdo shit. You can just congratulate Joe on his successes. I don't even know you like that. Well, a couple hours ago, Brandon Jennings responded back to Rory. He said, bro, you was looking sad at the highlight room after the Joe shit. So I offered you some gear and said, keep your head up. Never brought up Maul. It was literally 10 seconds. Then he goes on to tweet saying, in 2021, so now we have a timeline, you guys. This was in 2021. Rory, when I saw you in the corner, teary eyes, yes, I did come up to you and say, keep your head up. And if you wanted gear, that was it. Yo, fam, if you see me sad somewhere, please do not offer me any merch. You can buy me a drink. You can take me to the strip club. Don't you ever in your life offer me a tough crowd merch. We never spoke on Maul or Joe. Don't do that. You was in the club looking for sympathy. You got the little attention you wanted. Relax, buddy. At the end of the day, y'all still doing y'all thing. We had the same situation at Gil's Arena, got rid of someone, and boom, Nick Young. I guess that's just my perspective. We now see a slightly different tone, a slightly different perspective.
Ooh, did he just shit on him like that? Oh, BJ, man. He over there with motherfucking Gilbert Arenas, man. They sig on each other. They go bad on each other all day on their podcast. You feel me? Imagine a nigga got to deal with somebody. This nigga said, yo, at the end of the day, y'all still doing y'all thing. We had the same situation at Gil's Arena. Got rid of somebody and boom, Nick Young. I guess that's just my perspective. That's not a shout out. Because if you look at it, right? Joe got rid of this nigga, Rory and Maul. So he said we had the same thing that happened. We had the same situation. We had to get rid of somebody. Rory and Maul never got rid of somebody. Joe got rid of some people, which was Rory and Maul. And then boom, Nick Young. Well, shit, boom. Ice, Ish, Queen's Flip, Melissa Ford, Mark Lamont Hill. Nigga, like, come on, man. Jada Kiss son. Goddamn Amani. Like, the whole squad. Like, they come in and out. Nigga, they tag team like a tag team wrestling team. Nigga, they come in with the podcast shit. They switching shifts and shit, nigga. The fuck, nigga? He shitted on this nigga. He didn't even know. Let's go. Fair use.
Perspective from Brandon Jennings. He went from sneak dissing them to now giving them props, which is why his initial statements came off as hate. If you acknowledge that I'm doing my own thing out here, then why the heck did you have to diss me when you were trying to big up Joe? Why did you go out of your way to call me salt, brother? You know that I run my own podcast, right? While you gotta go work for somebody else's podcast. Man, if I'm Rory, I'm a flex on this dude. Now, let's circle back to the...
Hey, boy, Chinks. Smooth, stop with the whackademics, fedidemic shit you doing, bruh. Just do the content. If I was woo-woo, I would have woo-woo. If you was woo-woo, You wasn't woo woo. So shut the fuck up. You ain't even got nothing to do with this. Now content is getting personal. No, just report the content and keep it moving. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Lie. Who do we actually believe here, you guys? Rory said Brandon Jennings called Joe a goofy. But now we have Brandon Jennings saying, yo, we never spoke on Maul or Joe. Don't do that. Between Rory and Brandon Jennings, who do you guys think has more motive to lie? Rory, who was minding his own business and caught a random stray for no reason? Or Brandon Jennings, who we just saw switch up in 4K and also trying to get his foot into the podcasting world? All I'm going to say is this. It's a very oddly...
Boy, King Smooth, it seemed like you on the Rory and Maul team. You saying that he trying to... Boy, do you know the podcast he's on? Gil's Arena, they have 1 million subscribers. I don't think Roy and Maul have 1 million subscribers on their YouTube, my G. So why would Brandon Jennings need to use Rory to blow up his podcast when they podcasts have 1 million subscribers? Big shout out to Gil's Arena, man. Big shout out to BJ over there, man. Big shout out to Nick Young over there, man. Come on, man. They doing their thing. That's the Joe Budden of the basketball shit. What Nick Young and fucking Gilbert Arenas and all them doing over there reminds me of Joe Budden, because they got niggas from hip-hop from all walks of life, modeling, all types of shit, all in the same podcast. And he got all the basketball players, you know what I mean, that retired, all on his podcast. So that shit is all dope. And I bet if Gil reveals what he's getting, a lot of niggas be mad too. You feel me? But salute to Joe, because Joe beating their ass. But this is what it caused. Now you got Brandon Jennings and you got Roy and Maul, and it's, you know. But the whole shit was Brandon Jennings. I mean, not Brandon Jennings. I mean, yes, my bad. Kind of tipsy tonight. But Brandon Jennings and Maul had an issue back in the day, and this is continuing from back then. So they be shooting lugs at each other. So this is what it, you know, boils down to right now. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Let's finish this shit.
Specific thing to remember in the conversation. I'm going to let you guys decide in the comments below. Praying for peace between both parties. Hopefully this little interaction.
Hey, man, thank you, Chink Smooth, for the content. Appreciate you, man. Y'all follow Chink Smooth, one of the dopest people on the tube with the news. You did? Where is my co-host? I don't see my guys. I'm going to put the motherfucking alley-oop out there. But the chat, the gang, the nation, if y'all want to tap in on this hip-hop shit, let's talk our shit. I'm done with religion. I'm done with politics. I'm done with all that other stupid shit. We ain't doing that no more. Every time I do that, we get blurred. Super blurred. Period. We ain't doing that shit no more. Salute to Joe Budden, man. Let's get back to the other content, man. You got Rick Ross going against, 50 Cent going against Rick Ross, man. Hip-hop beef, man. Them dudes been going at it for hella years. You know what I mean? Damn near a decade. You know what I mean? Been going at it back and forth, man. So allegedly, you know, Rick Ross was on a boat, a yacht, not a boat, a yacht, boss ass yacht, and he was hugging on a slim lady, you know, and 50 went wild with it. So let's go with it, you know what I mean? And then Rick Ross responded to it. So let's go into the other content, man. You feel me, man? Rick Ross and 50 Cent, this beef will never end. This beef will never fucking end. Hold on, man. Let me tap in my motherfucking co-host, man. Network, what's up with it?
What's up with the fire-breathing dragon, man? Salute, my good brethren.
Come on, we back at it like a crack addict, nigga.
Please believe that.
So look, let me. How you feel about Joe Budden revealing how much money is in this shit for black podcasters? Not, you know, Joe Rogan showed us what the white podcasters can get, what the black hip hop podcasters can get. The nigga just level up on niggas and just hang his, you know what I mean, Donkey Kongs on the Lord.
That's what they did do.
And what's your motivation from that?
I mean, you feel me? Money is always the underlying factor, good brother. You feel me? That's what it be with these niggas, man. And my whole thing is if you get in the bag, man, get your bag. Don't knock another cat. It's enough money in here for everybody, man. You feel me? And it'll probably be a whole lot more money if motherfuckers knew how to move on a more collective level. You feel me?
Bingo.
But you know how it go. Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. You know how that go.
You know how that go. Period, man. And then I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. It's hard to have that chemistry. It's hard to keep the crews together. That shit is hard, man. Like I've been doing this shit for years, decades. You know what I mean? As far as the podcast shit before it was called a podcast. So yeah, it's hard to keep crews together. You know, people got people level up. You know what I mean? Do other shit. So it's hard to keep the same team. It's hard to keep the same chemistry when you got to replace the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Joe had to replace the team and got new chemistry that was, I think, better than the old team. Because let's be real. Rory was going to the gym, boxing gym and shit. And he like, Joe, I want to fight you. Like, we ain't never hear like Queens Flips and all them other dudes. Like Joe be kind of disrespectful sometimes, a lot. You know what I mean? But nobody say, nigga,
Joe
I
just
want
arrogant.
I want to really fight you, nigga. I want to beat your ass, nigga. Meet me in the gym. And that nigga Roy was pressing that line, like, meet me in the gym, Joe. I want to fight you. Like, damn, nigga. You feel me? You're my podcast host, nigga. So I think it was real eternal issues with the first crew. And then the new crew was just, hey, they got it. 20 million a year crew, nigga. They got it. You feel me?
Good Lord. Yeah, but you know
I
why
know
though?
niggas want to raise. I know everybody want to raise. I know niggas
off the
I only get
dribble. Off the dribble.
nigga. I only get 20 a month, nigga. I need 50 a month, nigga. Like
Nigga, off the dribble.
I only get, nigga. I need 10,000 a week, nigga. What the fuck?
Hey, next time he walk past them niggas gonna be like money making bitch walking past his uncle. Shit, I can smell a motherfucker with money.
But on some real shit, they kept it together. They be talking a little shit, but they still on board. Like whatever he paying them is maximum to where they do what they want to do. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, salute to them brothers, man. Get the bag. I mean, it's not no big ass secret, man. That I mean, TV for the most part, as we know it, as far as broadcasting channels and shit, that shit is dead. You feel me? The internet is the new TV, man, and YouTube and a couple other platforms is at the forefront of that shit. So it's like, okay, it gets like these different podcasts, all these individuals talking about all this different shit is literally it's the epitome of TV as you want it. You feel what I'm saying? Like whoever's a yuck mouth,
epitome of streaming.
Tap straight in.
It's epitome of streaming. Streaming music, you could choose what type of podcast of people you choose to view. You ain't gotta wait for the 5 o'clock news, the 2 o'clock news, the 11 o'clock news. Nigga, the news is on YouTube all motherfucking day.
For sure, we off and running, man. You feel me?
Around the motherfucking clock, whether it's hip hop or sports or whether it's motherfucking weather or hurricanes, whatever it is, it's on YouTube right when it happens.
That's
you ain't
a
gotta
fact.
watch TV. YouTube is the new TV.
I'm gonna tell you how I knew I was whooped. I tried watching something on regular TV and I was looking for the little skip tab at the bottom so I could skip the commercial. Nigga, they got it crazy. Fuck.
Man, you gotta watch 10 commercials on Paramount. Nigga, after you pay for the movie, it's like, man, I paid for the movie, nigga. Like, I paid.
Bro.
Why
I don't want to see that shit.
10 commercials, nigga. Like, God damn. So YouTube is the new cable. You know, that's what niggas ain't saying. YouTube is the new cable. Am I lying?
You not like yuck. Listen, the last time that I had cable TV, nigga was like 07. Like I ain't had cable TV in years, my nigga. Like, what's the sense of paying damn near $200 and some a month for 10,000 fucking channels and I'm gonna only watch 6 of them? What the fuck is the point of that shit? Like, I don't even watch 90% of the shit that I'm paying for. So it don't make that shit is just not cost effective, my nigga. I'll pay for the internet. That's it.
Bingo
I don't
flamingo.
need the rest of that shit.
Pay for Wi-Fi, and I'm good
That's
money.
it. That's
I
it.
can hook up my stick. I can hook up my stick and wiggle my wiggle. Long as I got Wi-Fi, I'm good money. Period.
Come on, man. It's 100,000 sites. That's all I'm gonna say without saying much. It's 100,000 sites, man. And nigga can go watch everything you watching in real time.
When it come out in the movie theater,
Mm-hmm.
or when it's a fresh paper, when it's a pay-per-view, when it's at the fight, live and direct, nigga.
Live and direct.
Live and direct. Yeah,
it's
a wiggle. But with that being said, nigga, YouTube, among others, is the new cable. Am I lying?
Fact. Not at all.
With that being a new cable, that's why Joe Budden and them was able to monopolize, because now, remember, you know, we had Love and Hip Hop, we had all the hip hop, you know, all that shit. The new Love and Hip Hop is the podcast.
Man, imagine what motherfuckers gonna be scoring 10 years from now.
On YouTube, the Love and Hip Hop is the hip hop podcast. Am I lying?
Fact. Not at all, sir. No lies detected. No lies detected at all, man. This shit is the new wave, man. And it's not no getting around the shit, my nigga. This is here to stay. The same way that they say video killed the radio star, nigga, internet killed the motherfucking broadcasting channels.
Absolutely, right? So pick this, right? And the internet killed you know, hard copy CDs and all the shit, cassettes.
Internet killed a lot of shit.
A lot of
industries.
DVDs, Blu-rays, everything, magazines, like hella shit. Let's get to this other content though. Peep this one though, right? Peep this while we going there, right? The boy NORE want to talk his shit. You know, he mad at niggas. You know, he finally talking his shit. NORE deserved to talk his shit because he one of the big pillars in this hip hop game, podcast game shit too.
That's
so
a fact.
NORE talking this shit. He on Joe, you know, stanky leg Joe shit. You know, yeah, stanky leg Joe. One hit,
you got that
one leg
wonder.
The one leg wonder, Joe Budden, and shout out to my nigga Jada Kiss. But the one leg wonder, man, he gonna be the one leg wonder forever. But
did you see that link I sent you with the Zohan, how he was kicking that nigga? Wonder leg.
Oh my Lord, let's go. Fair use, man. Shit.
About 3 years ago, Kanye West went on Drink Champs with NORE, and you guys know how Kanye West was back then. Well, there's really no difference right now. Back then, Kanye West.
Oh man, big shout out to Ching Smooth, man. This nigga got all the news, man. Why did I go back to this nigga? This nigga Kanye West is a Caribbean nigga.
With Candace Owens, and he was basically repeating all her talking points. Kanye West went on Drink Champs and said some very nasty things about George Floyd, which then prompted Stephen Jackson to call out Kanye West and also called NORE a clout chaser for having Kanye West on his platform. Now, I covered that story about 2 years ago if you guys want to go check it out again, but looks like NORE and Stephen Jackson never squashed their beef. So fast forward to last month when NORE was on Bootleg Kev podcast, and he told a story about how he almost gave Drink Champs podcast to Cameron.
We want to own this. This is something like I don't think that Drink Champs doesn't have my name on it per se. It's its own thing. It says NORE and EFN presents Drink Champs, right? But I look at this as the future. Like I knew Cam was going to come into the space, right? But in my idea, I was going to give Drink Champs to Cam. Like I was going to cash out. That's what I was going to try to do. Like, and I was going to be like, yo, I want you to be the host on a lot of years or whatever. Obviously, he thought how I thought. Right. He wanted to own his own shit too. But that was my thing. Was it really wasn't about the money. Like, you know, it's not, you know, hip hop has been great to me. I've been platinum. Like,
hold on, we're gonna give Drink Champs to Cam. I ain't seen Cam drink one drink on his show. Like, he's the drink champ. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
you have them artists.
hit records.
Yeah.
Like Stephen Jackson got in the comments and he had a blast. He commented saying, "Who listens to this lush? Give it to Cameron, nigga. What?" Obviously trying to degrade Drink Champs' platform and also allude that Cameron would not waste his time with the platform. And yes, if anybody was wondering, that was definitely hate. And I rock with Stephen Jackson. Now, Nori took notice of his comments and called him a hater on the Fat Joe and Jada podcast.
That you can laugh at me and say I'm cap, whatever. In any case, we number one with a bullet. Don't get that fucked up. So what I'm saying is, the other day you made a comment. You said the only podcast that matters is Drink Champs.
Oh no, the Fat Joe is number one with a bullet.
With a bullet. With a bullet.
I think that's why Joe. I think that's why Joe Budden had to show niggas who the boy.
I sense a lot of heat coming up off that couch.
Man, why is fucking Fat Joe hating on everybody podcast from the rip, man? Like, you just beginning, my nigga. Slow down, Turbo.
Yeah, you gotta take your training wheels off first, my nigga.
God damn. We like, yeah, we the number one with the bullet, man. Shut your I ain't gonna say that because I ain't gonna disrespect no. But shut the fuck up, bro. Like, you gotta do some Wall Street, whatever the nigga did in Wall Street Journal, New York Times, whatever Joe Budden just did, you gotta do some shit like that with you and Jada to say you number one with a bullet. It sounds like Joe Budden is number one, nigga. Stop playing, bro. I don't believe you.
Just what the fuck it is.
The fuck you talking about? Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Comment Joe Budden and $1 million worth of game.
That hurts you?
No, it never hurts me because I do a lot of shit to hurt him that he don't ever get hurt, so I can't get hurt.
Right.
We can't even fucking hurt each other.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? No, we can't. But what I'm saying is, I've seen a lot of other podcasts. You know, Steve Jack, this is my brother. A bunch of them put in work. A lot of guys are doing their thing.
I feel like Steve Jackson's a hater.
No.
This is the second time. It's the second time hating on me. Like,
no, because he been doing. You see, you got to understand. I thought we was all family. We are.
I thought so too. Like,
no.
And if he had a problem, he should have handled that. You know what I mean? But I seen him a couple times, like, and he didn't say nothing to me, and I didn't say nothing to him. But it wasn't no feature. What happened?
I believe he was talking to the statement like they putting in work in the podcast. It's a lot of guys, Carmelo. There's a lot of different guys putting in a lot of work. When you just say, "Yo, we the three that matter," everybody else who don't put it. Us, we don't care. We just new in the game, and I don't give a fuck anyway. So I'm different. But is there any way to say, all right, why did you come?
How are you different if you're doing the same shit? I'll wait. That nigga Fat Joe trying to act like he was bigger than podcast. Like, nigga, I'm different. Why you doing it? Why the fuck are you doing podcasts, Fat Joe, if you different?
He gonna make Jada scoot away from him.
Man, Fat Joe got the wildest stories, man. He got hip hop history, but he need to slow down, Turbo, man. God damn, bro. Yeah, we was here like you act like you was the boss of this shit, and you're not, my nigga. You ain't the nigga at the last boss level that you got to defeat. You like the first nigga you got to defeat.
Come up with that decision.
I don't know. It's actually the truth. But it's the truth when they say like this. When it comes to hip hop podcasts, we led the way. 1,000,000%. All right. Who invented the podcast space? Period. It's Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds. Anybody? We all owe them a check. I give us decent credit. No, I'm getting there. Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds. That's the first podcast ever, right? Then you got come to Artist Podcast. First Artist Podcast was Ice-T, right? Then after that, this was a nerd space. Combat Jack. Yes. Combat Jack.
My man in jail.
Yeah. No. No, but I'm saying that overall, that's what it was for. This was like a nerd space.
Nah. See, they don't want to give all the love to hip hop. To the West Coast. The West Coast started this shit on camera. You know, not only Ice-T, but it was Snoop Dogg with GGN, and it was Be Real with Real TV. Let's be real. With the smoke box. As far as the camera, now the hot box, all that shit. As far as the camera, now the first time we was on camera was with Be Real TV. You feel me?
I remember that.
So Be Real TV was doing it before we ever came there. I did a smoke box on his shit when he was filming all his shit. Snoop had GGN. You feel me? So they was rocking already on the West Coast. So niggas not.
That's when y'all. Y'all was blowing on
No,
that
they
orange. What was that? That tangerine or that orange? Y'all was blowing on some orange shit or some tangerine shit on the smoke box. Then I remember that shit. That was
man,
years ago.
Listen, man.
So come on,
He
man.
gave me the smoke box interview I did with Be Real. I got a deal to have Smoke a Lot Radio at Be Real TV, but they was already filming.
Right.
They were filming on their websites. They wasn't like YouTube filming. They was filming on their websites and shit. You feel me? Snoop Dogg, GGN, everybody had their websites and shit. You know what I mean? But Snoop was on YouTube. You know what I mean? Snoop was really on YouTube.
Stormy fronts.
Yeah, I'm keeping it a buck. GGN. Remember, he had the, like Weather Channel with the little chick and shit. Like
Stormy fronts.
yeah, different bad bitches doing it 1, 2. Like yeah, Snoop was a leader in this shit, man. So
whooping their ass.
NORE is giving credit to the New York niggas who did it first. You know what I mean? He not giving it. The only nigga he gave credit to from the West was Ice-T. He didn't say Be Real or Snoop in one sentence. But let's continue. Let's hear his rant. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
What I'm trying to say, of course, other podcasts matter. Of course, I'm on this show. I'm doing other shows. Of course that. But what I'm saying is, who led the way in this podcast?
It's the golden era.
Yes,
I feel it. Hip hop.
Yes,
LL Cool J, it's Salt and Pepper, Heavy D, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. You just say, yo, we led the
listen. And by the way, if it wasn't for those 3 podcasts.
Oh, did the nigga just call him the Heavy D and the Rakim or the podcast shit like they the old niggas? Oh,
that's what he heard. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, man.
Boy, Fat Joe is crazy, bro.
That's what I heard.
I heard him just shit on NORE in his face. They call him the the Run DMC of this shit. Like they the Drake of this shit. Like NORE is old. Joe Budden is old, nigga. The nigga talking about 20 million a year. He old, nigga. He the Run DMC of this shit.
Feel me?
I just heard that in one sentence. But listen, man. Joey Crack, you're old, nigga. You older than Fat Joe older than me. I'm 50, nigga. Let's be real. He act like he a young nigga or something with that peg leg. Like, nigga, you the fuck you talking about, bro? Like,
Jack
goddamn, bro. Like, you got a peg leg, nigga. You like 55, 54, nigga. Like, you acting like you the new nigga. Like, you told NORE, like, he the Run DMC and the Salt and Pepper. He called the nigga Salt and Pepper. That's this right. Nigga, you the Salt and Pepper. He didn't name all the legendary real niggas. He said Salt and Pepper. This Joe be disrespecting the black culture. Like, what does Salt and Pepper got to do with this podcast shit? Why he say Salt and Pepper? Come on, Joe. Let's get back to the content, man. This nigga wild.
Kirby love Buzz.
Probably you wouldn't be here right now. Probably a lot of people wouldn't be here right now.
I super agree. I just wish you would have told me earlier there's so many bags in the space.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I did tell you. I did tell you. You know what you did? Like you said. No. I did tell you. You know what you did? You went and started Crack Original on your own. Like you said, you can't be under nobody. So you're living out your words. You did that.
You know what?
Hold on, I gotta finish because you can't just say that and just go on. Okay. You know,
I say that.
19 Keys. No, I'm saying. So 19 Keys hit me about the same thing.
Who's 19 Keys?
19 Keys. He has a podcast as well. Yeah. So if I say that, if I say something like I'm the best, and you offended,
why Fat Joe laughing at other niggas' podcast? Who's 19 Keys? 19 Keys got a nice podcast going down. He's from Oakland, nigga. He got nice shit going down on the positive shit on the
19 Keys.
Shit. 19 Keys, he from the town, nigga.
Y'all heard of him before. I didn't know he had a podcast going, though.
He got his own shit going down on YouTube. He's serious with the conspiracy shit. He talk all that spiritual shit. Shit.
I think that's why I heard of him.
The nigga that have the motherfucking the headband, the motherfucking you know the Jew Santana bandanas, and he got the Muslim shit across it. You seen Fab wear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Muslim bandanas with all the like Muslim shit on the bandana. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
That's town business. Let's go, y'all. I know you seen that, right?
Yeah, I seen that. Okay. I try not to, I got a funny bone in me, man. I see it committed.
Hey, man, we're not disrespecting the honorable.
Exactly. So we're gonna move it right on along.
Man, let's go.
What does that
You
mean?
won't have man my dog.
I'm saying this is my shit. I just monkey foot with this game. I got the viewers every single month.
All the best.
I don't have
Guys,
to. I don't have to clout chase. Hold on.
No, you guys are the best.
I don't have to clout chase.
Starter kit.
I don't have to diss other podcasts. What I was trying to say was that's the podcast that matters in this milestone at this moment.
Did the nigga just say y'all the best starter kit? Why the fuck did Joe Budden say y'all the not Joe, but Fat Joe say y'all the best starter kit? Why he hating on Nori in his face? Y'all the best starter kit. Why,
Bro, like he trying to little boy a nigga or some shit.
Like he trying to little nigga a nigga, man. Like, yeah, he was the best starter kid, but nigga, me and nigga, Lord. Fat Joe,
nigga, do you know what? Do you know what Nori has done? Do you know what
Drink Champs has done, nigga?
Come on, man. I'm talking
with Tidal, had to deal with motherfucking Mass Appeal, had to deal with Revolt and YouTube and all the other shit at the same damn time.
Come on, man, and still pushing.
And still own they shit. Like nobody ever did that. The multiple deals across all streaming platforms. So nah, nigga, this nigga's a big boy in the game, man. Just like Joe Budden, nigga, Nori is a big boy in this motherfucker, man.
Boy.
You just starting this shit, man. This nigga's a boy in this bitch, man. Like, get that boy some respect. That nigga Fat don't need to lay the red carpet out for Nori, even though it's his homie, and he feel like he probably got more money than him, so he trying to little homie the nigga. But my podcast is bigger than yours, nigga. You can't little homie on a podcast shit, nigga. I got more success in this shit than you ever had, and you just starting off. Slow down, Turbo. You feel me? And I think that's what Nori is saying and all this shit. You know what I mean? And
he got the right to say it.
It took Stak5 to bring this out of Nori to say this in front of all his niggas. You feel me?
Right.
And that's what Fat Joe and shit talking about. Hey, man, the starter kit. The fuck? The most successful nigga starter kit? Fat Joe is wild, man. You got to start a leg.
YouTube off. You can cut YouTube off right now.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Right. Like you can cut YouTube off right now, nigga, and I can cut on the Roku channels, nigga, and go to Revolt and watch him on TV without no YouTube.
Without no YouTube. It's a
whole lot of podcasts you can do that with. Come on, man. Respect that man's gangster, man.
Man, Nori level all the way the fuck up across the whole motherfucking Monopoly board. And this is a starter kit. And you're on YouTube. Stop it, Slime. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
I don't have to clout chase. Hold on.
No, you guys are the best.
I don't have to clout chase. I don't have to diss other podcasts. What I was trying to say was that's the podcast that matters in this.
You heard the niggas say starter kit.
Milestone at this moment. At this moment, leading up. Now, of course, there's gonna be other people. Of course, there's gonna be other people. You know, everybody's gonna have their time. You're gonna have their time. You know what it is in Miami? Miami, you get a restaurant 6 months and then you close down. Gecko, all these beautiful restaurants, they hot. You can't get a fucking reservation at all. But then 6 months, where they at? Where they at?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just say something. Not only have I survived this space, that's right. But
I thought that nigga a pop-up.
I've been innovative. I've been innovative. When people were chasing other people.
Oh, that niggas called him a pop-up?
Called that nigga a pop-up restaurant.
Come on, bro. Like, did the nigga just say that in the background, man? This is supposed to be your guy. This is your guy, man. Man. Like, guy, you can't do this to your guy, man. Let's go. Fair use, man.
People, I messed with a kid from Virginia. No one was messing with kids from Virginia. Man, this guy is still to this day. You know, when they was calling him Dean's nephew, I was the only one outside of the Rough Riders who worked.
I was like, hey, man, I don't want to hear this Pharrell shit, man. You heard. Hey, man. So the nigga why Fat Joe so mad at niggas telling their stories and he only want to hear him tell his story? God damn.
We want everybody to hear his amazing ass stories. Nigga, don't look, brother. Like Nori said, brother, I'm on a whole nother level, my nigga.
God damn, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Fat Joe hating on his own nigga in front of his face. It's wild. Let's go. Nasty work. Let's go. What the fuck weekly? Let's go, y'all. Tap in and tell a friend. Let's go.
For real, man. Share the live. Let me see them dragons in the comments.
When he came out here. reggaeton. Y'all both laughed at me. Y'all both apologize, so I take y'all forgiveness. But look at Bad Bunny right now. This nigga got a fucking concert for 6 months.
He booked our tickets.
Holy moly guacamole.
No, he booked our tickets.
You telling me that exists without Oye Miganda, without me, what I did? Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes told me the other day, he said, yo, man, I don't like you still being humble. I'm a humble guy. But I know my accolades, though. I know what I did. I know my numbers. I know what I put up on the board.
Very aggressive, Busta Rhymes.
I know what I put up on the board. So, you know what?
Nigga said very aggressive. Joe Budden, like very aggressive. No, nigga.
Hey,
don't talk shit about me.
You might want
to. Now I gotta pop my shit, nigga. You talking about starter kit. You talking about all the other shit in the background. Oh, for real? Let me pop my shit, nigga. Period.
He might want to let that nigga just stay drinking.
Huh?
Also, he might just want to let that nigga stay drinking and having a good time. You don't want Nore to really start popping that shit.
He popped it on the nigga, like popped his collar and popped his whip at the same time. My nigga, no Frank Otis, no digital soul bop. I mean, goddamn, no Diddy bop. But peep this out. High moment, drunk moment. But peep this out, right? This nigga popping this shit like, nigga, I'm one of them boys, nigga. Y'all just starting, nigga. You feel me? But let me give y'all the history, right? We all started out at CBS. You know what I mean?
Right.
Drink Champ, Smoke a Lot Radio, Digital Soul Box. That's what reminded me of the Digital Soul Box shit. We all started. We were signed to Digital Soul Box and CBS through Digital Soul Box. Nore was signed to CBS, but we was all on the radio. Now, on Wilshire, you know what I mean? That's the CBS building, you know, with all the radio stations, different rooms, different radio stations, different, you know, the board set up like any radio station would be. But it's multiple rooms from country, rock, hip hop, alternative, this, that, and the third, different rooms handling different radio situations, all in the same building. You feel me? And then we had podcast rooms for us to do our thing. So Nore was signed to CBS. So he was doing this shit in New York or whatever he was at. So we all started from the same camp and we all start filming at the same time. You know, I started filming because of Be Real TV. You know what I mean? I think I started filming first because we came from filming at Be Real TV. Then we went to straight radio. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, let's film in the studio shit. So we was the first ones to start filming with Digital Soul Box. Absolutely. Then they start filming Gangsta Chronicles and everything else, start bringing the cameras in and shit. Once we start bringing the cameras in the studio. After that, Nore, fuck bringing the cameras in the studio. They had their own setup. You know what I mean? And they had the cameras at their own setup. So we all started that shit at the same time from CBS. You know, but the more of the story is Fat Joe invested in Nore and them company when they was at CBS. You know what I mean? Like Nore needed some money to start it up. You know what I mean? So Fat Joe invested in Nore and Drink Champ. So he's a silent partner. Right. You know what I mean? So that's why Fat Joe is talking, unless he paid him back. I don't know if he a silent partner or if he got the loan to pay them back. I don't know the business. You know what I mean? That's between them individuals. But I know for sure that they discussed when Fat Joe gave Nore a loan when he was at CBS to really, you know, get the camera shit going and start filming on their own location and doing what they was doing aside from CBS. You feel me? So that's how all of us started. You know what I mean? In the same building, under the same ceiling. And he got an investment from Fat Joe. You feel me? To level his shit up. So that's why Joe was talking this shit to Nore. And Nore like, fuck all that. I did this. I did reggaeton. I went platinum. I took a guy from Virginia that wore tight shirts. He had to say all that shit because he know that if he talk podcast shit, that nigga like Joe invested in you. Joe didn't say, nigga, I put the money up for you to do it. He said everything but that. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
If I finally big it up myself. Hold on. So if I finally big it up myself, now is when I'm humble all these years, nobody got nothing to say. Oh, he's humble, Nore. He's chill. Now I say, you know what? We put our foot in this game. And I'm not taking away from all this. So I'm sorry if I said it that way and people got offended. That's not what I meant.
Nah, somebody please tell me that Nore is trolling right now. It's either that or he forgot about the whole Kanye West
So that's why I said if people feel offended, and he was talking to Fat Joe because he know that Fat Joe invested in they shit. Now I know he paid him back. You know what I mean? But Fat Joe
My
was
thing is if you invested into it, brother, and you looked out for him, and he done right by you, and took care of you on the back end or whatever, and this man goes on to be great, all you should do is applaud that.
That's all I'm saying. Salute.
That's all you should do.
Salute what y'all built together. Salute that you had the vision with him. Like, okay, nigga, I believe in you. I got the money behind you to do what you're doing. Y'all all was on the same mission, had the same vision, and it worked. Beyond work. You feel me? So everybody should be saluting each other. You feel me? Off the ripping tip.
That's what I meant by when I said it. That's what I meant by when I said a lot of Chiefs and no Indians, man. The egos be getting in the way. That should be crazy.
But it could be, man, everybody could be a chief, you know what I mean, of their own tribe. You know what I mean? So it ain't like that. You know, niggas could be chiefs of their own tribes, you know what I mean? And, you know, delegate and negotiate together to, you know what I mean, do they want to. So I believe that when underbosses, soldiers, you know, get out of pocket and try to be a chief, but you know, you're gonna meet other chiefs and other bosses of other tribes and shit. Y'all build together, you know, that ain't never, you know what I mean, out the picture, you know what I mean? We can't act like, you know, chiefs only, you know what I mean, only understudies try to
definitely.
be. Yeah.
Definitely. That's what we got the United Nations for. It's just not one boss, but you feel me? It's everybody can't be a boss.
Chiefs rock with the Chiefs. You feel me?
Right.
And let me say something about that, right? You know, you could be a real nigga out here, right? You could be out here helping people. You could be out here making sure, you know, try to level a nigga up to be a chief. You know what I mean? And then within that level up, you know, the soldier or whatever he might be, you know, it's whatever the worker, whatever it may be, trying to level up to be a chief, the manager, whatever it may be, trying to level up to be a chief. The jealousy comes in, you know what I mean? The hatred comes in. Like, how can you hate a motherfucker trying to level you up to be where the chief is at? You dig? So when that when that type of shit happens, man, it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? I think niggas ain't built for certain shit. Niggas is certain niggas belong there. Everybody ain't meant to be there. You know what I mean? Sometimes you try to bring niggas up the ladder and they just fall all the way down to the bottom. You feel me? And
hey, Yuck, I think that's why Robert Greene made that the first law out of the 48 laws. Don't try to outshine the master, man. Whoever put a motherfucker in a position to make a way out of no way, your heart should always lean for that man. It should always be a respect factor. I don't give a fuck if y'all just don't fuck with each other no more. I can say I don't fuck with you, but if I know you put me on and you put me up to you leveled me up. It's a difference between not fucking with you and just flat out disrespecting you every chance I get. And I just feel like that shit is out of pocket. I'm not gonna just disrespect the shit out of a nigga that put me in a good position. I'd rather drink, I'd rather drink me a tall glass and shut the fuck up.
So a lot of niggas, you know, you try to put them in position and boom, the position turns into some other shit. You know what I mean? And instead of you playing your position at your best, you want to hate on the coach. You want to hate on the team manager. You want to hate on the team owner. It's like, nigga, you wouldn't even be on the team, bro. If you wasn't on the team, you wouldn't be nothing you are right now without being on the team. So play your position and be the best nigga on the team. You know, other than that, nobody else would have drafted you. Nobody else would have gave you that opportunity but this motherfucker on this team.
Facts.
You know, so a lot of people, you know, at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. You know, a lot of people disrespect their opportunities, you know.
That's how they ignore their blessings.
And don't appreciate. You know what I mean? Like nobody got to do nothing for nobody, my nigga. Let's make that clear, my nigga. Like nigga's supposed to look out for his family. You know what I mean? It's real inner circle. That's it. Nigga ain't got to do nothing for the homeboys. That ain't guaranteed, bro. Period. It ain't guaranteed. A nigga that you just met a couple years ago, it's not guaranteed for me to look out for you like you family. It's not. But when a motherfucker do, putting bread, opportunities, connections, everything, you know, it's like, oh, you know, it go bad. And the nigga act like, you know, still connected with the niggas you connecting them with, because you wouldn't know them niggas if it wasn't for me. But try to go bad on me, like, bruh, like, yo, you wouldn't even be doing what you doing with my peoples if it wasn't for me. You don't, that's my peoples.
The audacity of you motherfucker.
The audacity, bruh. Like, yo, all right, then if you got the motion, then go to your peoples, go to your opportunities. Why you still, if you ain't fucking with me, why you still tapped in with my people that you met? And nobody's supposed to choose sides on anything. But if you ain't fucking with the mob, you ain't in the mob. Period.
Back.
You know? And if you got other little friendships and relationships and shit you got with people, that's cool. You know what I mean? But if you disrespecting a nigga that introduced y'all, what a nigga gonna do to you?
You know what? That's the motherfucking $64,000 question.
What a nigga gonna do to you if he disrespected a nigga that introduced y'all? Like, yo.
That's a fact. No lies detected, man. Let me see. Hey, anybody that think that's a motherfucking fact, I need to see them dragons in the goddamn comments right now, man.
Nah, they think that shit fly. That backdoor shit, they'll backdoor you too. If they backdoor the guy.
For real. For real. If I was the homeboy of a homeboy, nigga, what you think I'm gonna do to you?
Bingo flamingo.
Take it.
But let's get Bo Nose in this motherfucker. Bo Nose, what's happening, bruh?
Hey, activate, man.
Bo Nose.
Bo Nose in this
Activate.
bitch, man. Hey, man, dumbass, activate. One time for the one time. Yeah, man, let's do it. Bo, what you got to say about the topics, man? We done talked about the Joe Budden multi-million-dollar empire. We done talked about shit.
NORE had to crack his whip.
NORE, yeah. NORE versus Brandon. I mean, but versus Stak5. It's up. The podcast shit is leveling out. Man. What you gotta say about this podcast?
Hey, salute to Joe. Salute to Joe. Hey, he pumped it up. He leveled up. So activate for him.
Man, let's pump it up for Joe Budden. No Frank Ocean, man. He pumped it up. Man. Hold on, man. Let me get a shot for Joe.
He pumped it up. No,
Joe pumped it up on niggas, man. Shout to Joe Budden and the whole Joe Budden podcast network. Nigga pumped it up. No Frank Ocean. All right, talk your shit.
And that
oh my
and
Lord.
the NORE shit, man. Like I said, it's just too much. It might be a play. Who knows? It might be a play.
Well, I mean, that's always a possibility.
I didn't.
No, this shit go.
I didn't listen to it all, but just how it is a play. It is a play nowadays, man. Who knows?
That shit that Fat Joe was saying, the starter kit, and he was the background shit he was saying. That didn't sound like a. Hey, NORE sound very emotional. NORE had to say, "Hey, somebody else told him, nigga, be cocky, Busta Rhymes." Like he did a story about why he cocky right now. Like that was real. NORE got some shit off his chest, my nigga. I don't think that was a play. That nigga, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna disrespect NORE. You know what I mean? We could talk off the camera, but it was very emotional. He stood on business. He meant what he said.
Yeah.
It wasn't no play, my nigga. That nigga said, I did this, I did that, nigga. I was one of the first niggas. Me, woo, 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 woo. And nigga, and it is what it is. Nigga was the first to do this shit before you ever knew this shit. Period. Straight up.
I think what else is crazy is the disclaimer that he gave, right?
Hey,
There's a nigga said, you know, Busta Rhymes, I talked to Busta Rhymes, and he told me, nigga, I'm tired of you being so humble. Look, when he said that, nigga, I already knew, nigga, Nore was gonna start leaning into niggas.
Nah, he about to activate. He about to super activate. He about to activate. Period. Once he said that, activate. Period. He like, nigga, yo, we woo woo woo. That was the first one, nigga. Reggaeton wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me, nigga. I was the first podcast, me, Joe, and motherfucking Billionaires with the game. We the boy. Woo 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 woo. He talk. He pop
No
his
lies detected.
No lies detected, nigga. Them New York podcasts is still the biggest. You gotta add Mace and Cameron with that. But them 4 NY podcasts is the biggest black podcast, hip hop podcast in the game. Joe, $1 million worth the game, Drink Champs, and goddamn who the last one I'm missing?
Joe Budden.
I said Joe.
Oh, you said Drink Champs and $1 million.
Forgot about Joe Budden. Oh, Joe Budden, okay.
Joe Budden, Drink Champs, $1 million worth, $1 million worth the game. That's what I was missing. $1 million worth the game, and yeah, they got it.
Mm-hmm. What's DC Fly? What's they podcast called?
Oh, that's a comedy shit. They call 85 South. So they in a category with Corey Holcomb. Man, I love they podcast, nigga. They super dope, man. Them niggas be clowning, bro. Don't fuck with them. That boy just clowned the shit out of Rick Ross. Buzz.
You got that content, yes?
Buzz. I be at the pool party, Buzz. That nigga, hey, leave that nigga DC Young Fly alone, nigga. You can't win with a comedian, nigga. Do not even go again, nigga. Stop it.
No,
and you can tell he one of them comedians. He one of them comedians. You can tell when that nigga was young, he was the class clown.
Every motherfucking class from every what is it called? Every class. Period.
Every period, nigga.
Every period. There we go. Every period. That nigga was the maniest boy. Man, you better leave these 5 the fuck alone. Period. They real niggas. They still street niggas. You know, like let's not forget everybody's still from the streets, so they ain't taking no bullshit. Man, you know. So yeah, it is what it is, bro. You feel me? But this podcast shit is making a lot of money, Sonny. We leveling up, man. Everybody subscribe to your guy, man. Let's get this shit going. You feel me?
That's right. Share this shit out. Share the live out, man. Subscribe, tap in, tell a motherfucking friend.
Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up.
All that shit, bro. I need a commercial break, man. I gotta show my what the fuck weekly. I gotta show my young nigga sliding right quick. The YN's going get activated, my nigga. I gotta show the YN's activate one time, man.
Oh, sheesh.
Shit, hella funny.
Boom, 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 boom. Come on, nigga, let's go. Let's go. I create that killer season. I'm the reason for that murder. Yeah, nigga. Hold on, here you go right here. Here you go. Danny. We did that song right here.
Yeah, yo, I just caught a hat today. What up, cuz? I'm in the booth right now. You know what I'm about to rap about this shit. You feel me?
Literally just got from out the car from shooting a nigga.
Literally just got out the car from shooting a nigga.
The next album out on Let's Get Indicted Records.
Oh my God.
Let's
Get the next artist out on Let's Get Indicted Records.
Telling again.
YN Records, my nigga. 25 to life records.
Exactly.
Oh my Lord.
Tell him for sure.
Oh my God, man. Let me throw the alley-oop out there just in case MJG out there, man. Where MJG at? He probably sleep, man. He probably like, these niggas ain't out tonight. You feel me? Bro, what you doing though, Bo Nose, nigga? What's happening with you though?
Oh man, nothing much. Just smoking on it right now. I see it on the TV. I got you on the phone, but I was watching on the TV, seeing that thing. I was just
Oh yeah,
taking a shot before I
do it look nice?
activate with you, man.
Man, do what the fuck Wheatley look nice on the TV screen? Let me know, Turbo.
4K.
That motherfucker look
4K.
good. Shining like a diamond.
You see the
Okay.
boogers in the nigga
Hey,
nose.
it look good on the damn TV, man. I don't know what
Yep,
y'all
that's
see,
what I'm
man. I'll
looking at.
I'll pop your collar, man.
All right, man. Back to podcast beef, right? Man, shit, man. T-Rail, my nigga. Bro, this energy that you got with your niggas right here, you should have had it with Fedademics and Turks and Caicos, my brother. You cannot have this energy towards your brothers from another mother and making cash like a motherfucker with these niggas are cashing out with each other, man. These niggas are getting bread, bruh. Super bread. Let me Fig Community. I subscribe to Fig Community. You know what I mean? Boom, I subscribe right there in your face. You feel me? I'm subscribed to all the other shit though. Back on Fig, Community. Fig Community is a different division. But niggas is having they going against each other right now, man. And I think all this, stems from the Turks and Caicos, and the crew roasting him about the Turks and Caicos, and now he about to pop his collar about who he really is. T-Rail, talk your shit, but not to your niggas. But let's see how this shit go. Pride Wars. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
He got look. When that wait, you on the TV show? What you talking about? He was a co-star. What you talking about? That shit was King. You can see Star. That was not King. You can see Star. What are you talking about? You can see Star. Bro, what are you talking about? When the last time you got paid? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Look, you're on the current show. The Dame show is way more current. The Dame show is way more current than that motherfucking Tiger show that you was on. And that's the Dame show. What are you talking about? I didn't say that I was the motherfucking star of the show. Niggas is I didn't say that was the same star. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Mentality, niggas is losing his mind. Nigga, that's a TV show. Nigga, I don't care about you. Ask me what the fuck TMZ. Nigga, fuck TMZ. Ask me about KTLA. Show. Nigga, I did all that before. Sold out shows. I did all that before, nigga. All over the country. That's cool. I did all that before. Yeah, I did assistant, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I did all that before, bitch. What you talking about, boy? When you do, hey, look. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the water. And then when you, bitch, when you make 3 million, bitch, you fuck with me, nigga. Until you come, you gonna keep on that KTLA shit, bitch. Go give a fuck about shit, go get the water, nigga. Go get the water. You gonna go get the water for concrete too, bitch. Fuck up out of here. Go get the concrete, nigga. Water for concrete. Go get the water for lefty, bitch. Fuck up out of here, huh? Fuck up out of here, nigga.
Now hold on. Slow down, Turbo. My cousin, big shout out to my cousin Ant, man. That nigga said when me and Numb used to call each other bitch niggas and when we was young, teenage, when we was on the block. And we try to run that like you bitch, nigga. Boy, I slide your ass, bro.
Boy,
Don't ever call me a bitch ever again.
I do not play that.
Never call each other a bitch. We don't play that shit. And from then on, I never called my niggas a bitch. But we was playing with the little bitch shit when we was like in teenage age. You know what I mean? Like slinging crack. Oh, you bitch ass nigga, bitch. Until you got around the real niggas, bitch. Who? Boy, I choke your ass up and slam your ass, nigga, and shoot your ass in your face. Nigga. Who you talking
to? That word out your mouth, nigga.
Shoot that word out your mouth, nigga. Shoot your tongue out, nigga. Blast your tongue with 1,000 lashes, nigga. The fuck you talking about, bro?
Yeah, I got some cousins down south, and they use that word like it. Say, bitch, you going to the store, bitch? Give me one of them swishers and bring it back, bitch. All right, wait, hey, ho.
Yeah, bro. Like I
can't do that, man.
My cousin checked me in. Like nigga, I can't use that around the turf, nigga. Or niggas gonna get demonstrated on, period. So we eliminated calling each other a bitch, but this is wild. They call each other a bitch. That's wild, man. That's the most disrespectful shit ever, man. And I fuck with back on Fig, no Frank Ocean, no disrespect, but I tap in with anything they got going, man. It's one of the hottest podcasts on the West Coast. But yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, yo, all this from the academic shit and Turks and Caicos. You should have all this energy should have been for act, nigga. Why you this energy for your niggas? And your niggas is shooting back at you. It's like a motherfucking Call of Duty zombie war. Nigga, he's shooting at all the zombies. But nigga,
it's gonna be a podcast war. Watch and see what I say. Yeah. It's gonna be a war of the podcast.
This podcast wars is going down for real, and they put niggas against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like the nigga Adam 21 Jump Street and Fedademics did the motherfucking they tripped this shit into being in what it is right now. They was the motherfucking puppet masters that made these niggas start arguing right now.
Mm-hmm.
From their two podcasts, the niggas were spawning off their two podcasts, and now they arguing against each other. Puppet masters. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Boy.
Give a fuck about that shit, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't give a fuck about what y'all talking about, bitch. Niggas ain't even on my level, nigga. Taste level, period, nigga. Bitch, period, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you doing that shit. I've been doing that. I'm 42 years old, bitch. Fuck up out of here, bitch. Fuck up out of here, you know, two. Fuck up out of here. Look at this nigga. It's two. You nigga, you might be get the fuck what are you talking about? Bro, yes, I ain't shooting. Nigga, ain't dirty. Nigga, nigga draws and he got his ass on the couch. Nigga, niggas ain't even on my level. My hat costs more than your fit, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all niggas is.
Oh wow, his hat costs more than his fit. He went crazy on the nigga. That was personal. Why he didn't say that to Fedademics?
What? Oh no. These niggas be slanging words out their mouth that'll get a part put in your head, nigga. A whole Tyson part put in your head over some of the shit coming out these niggas' mouth. And I'm not just saying.
But they cooking it. It's called roasting. They roasting each other, but on some serious roasting. You feel me?
Yeah, but the way it's set up. And again, I fuck with Fig myself, so it's not necessarily nothing to do with this in particular podcast because I've seen this format set up on a few different podcasts. The way that they're all sitting around and arguing with each other, I feel like I'm watching a fucking reunion episode of one of them fucking reality shows.
Bingo.
You know what I mean? Like, my
God. But look, is it by design? It could be a play.
Facts. Right.
Everything is acted out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, y'all gonna talk to me about Fedademics. You know, I'm gonna go bad on motherfuckers. Y'all gonna go bad on me, and then boom, that's gonna go viral. Boom. You feel me? So everything, allegedly, everything could be a play. But
they say on that song, niggas in Paris.
No. The way that nigga threw his hat down. Don't feel like it's a play. It feel like that nigga threw that hat on that table. He meant that shit, man. No, that nigga, my hat costs more than your outfit, nigga. The fuck your shoes is dirty, nigga. Nigga, your drawers is on the nigga. He went bad and threw his hat on the table and said his shit costs more than his outfit. I don't think that's cosplaying. I don't think that's cosplaying. I think that was real life action Jackson. Period. Real life action Jackson, man. That nigga threw his hat on the table and talked about the nigga shoes, bruh. And they had the same
niggas came up in that Bobby Shmurda era. You know, when the nigga throw the hat, shit get different.
Yeah, that nigga threw that shit on the table and said, "Oh,
nigga, it's gonna get dark after that."
Remember, came through shooter with the woo. God damn. Let's get back to the content, man. Fake community world, man. Come on, man. I don't want to see y'all niggas doing this shit to each other, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Dirty around me. He got a nice shade on. He got a nice shade on. Fuck up out of here. Look at this nigga. Pull your drawers up. Fuck up out of here, nigga. Look at him, nigga. Look at my legs. Yo, fat ass. I went around the block, you fat bitch. Fuck up out of here, nigga. Bitch, you're let's go. Let go. You been in the system. What, bitch? You crazy as fuck, nigga.
This nigga is funny, man.
You
Fuck up out of here, boy.
all this over Clay Thompson. All this over Clay Thompson. Guys, all this over Clay Thompson.
Y'all niggas better stop looking at 2015. Bitch, I'm a nigga. Fuck wrong with you, boy? I don't give a fuck about what you doing.
Talk your shit, nigga.
Nigga at 2010, 2015.
The truth and the truth.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. I bet y'all beat your ass, though.
That's fine.
Oh my God. There you go. Take a fight.
But niggas,
come on.
What happened in 2015? That nigga ain't 2015 no more. Was that the Tiger era? Hey man, welcome the boy to the motherfucker the room, man. BBQ, man. What's happening with you, bruh?
What it do, famo? How y'all guys doing, man?
What it do, brother?
With it, man.
Man, yeah, I got it, man.
Talk your
Chilling.
shit, man. What you want to land on? No Frank Ocean. What you want to talk about?
Man, I'm just tapping in, man. I don't really know what y'all on right now. I hear y'all talking about the podcast, man. I heard you mention the top 3 podcasts that it is in the game right now, the hip hop podcast, man. You said it was the Drink Chaps, the $1 million worth of game, and Gillian and Joe Budden. And I was just saying, man, I don't know. I guess all hip hop podcasts got to be up north or something. They all got to be East Coast of New York or something. They ain't got no podcast and nothing outside of that. Speaking of hip hop, all the top ones got to come from up north.
I think he said the top 3 black hip hop podcasts on the East Coast. Who I believe Yuck said, didn't you?
No. I was talking about the top 3 black podcasts, period. It's like this, man. On the West Coast, our top podcast is white podcasts. You know what I mean? Orange Jumper and Balad 21 Jump. I mean, Balad LAPD. So they the biggest on the West. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got no black podcast that's bigger than them. You know what I mean?
You think the
East Coast? What's the name?
You think the East Coast gatekeeper, man?
All the dialogue. I fuck with him.
All the dialogue ain't fucking with none of the people out of this name. You gotta go down south and go with Say Cheese to even deal with what they doing on the East Coast. The closest nigga is Say Cheese. Period.
What about Willie D?
Willie D is not hip hop. He talks, you know what I mean? He talks political shit. So he ain't. I mean, he's a combination of everything. But Willie D ain't bigger than Say Cheese down south.
Right, he's just not strictly hip hop. He's kind of more. He
puts
hip hop in it. Yeah, he puts hip hop in
everything.
the shit, but it's
He's
not
putting
a hip-hop.
everything. But he's not bigger than Say Cheese.
But in the criteria, like rappers who started their podcast, ain't they like what they going by? The rappers who now doing podcasts, not if they just
Willie
talking
is
about
one of the
hip-hop.
biggest. Willie is one of the biggest down south. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, yo, don't you think New York? Don't you feel like New York kind of gatekeeping that spot, man? What you think?
I don't think they gatekeeping. I think they sticking to the format. You know what I mean?
What's the
There's a lot of
format?
hold on. Now we named Willie D. He's a politician in hip hop. On the West Coast, you know, it's really a lot of politics that's in these streets. You know what I mean? These flags and whatever, and these beefs and shit, and these ops. You know, it's like damn near like what ACT did or Fedidemics did with the war in Chirac. It's the same shit going down on the West Coast. Niggas catching indictments, you know what I mean? Ricos, people getting opped on, all types of shit. So it's a whole movie theater out here, you know what I mean? And everybody, you know what I mean, capitalizing on the shit. And it's mainly, you know, the people from another race. I ain't gonna go there because I fuck with all races, but it's the people from another race and they want to tap in with their race to get the news. You know what I mean? Let's be real. You got Kai Cenat, you know, going through the shit he going through with Aiden Ross, because when Kai Cenat pull up on Aiden Ross shit, they doing racist shit. His, you know, his followers or his subscribers, you know what I mean, you know, calling him a monkey, you know, throwing watermelons and monkeys every time that Kai Cenat, the biggest
bananas in the chat and shit,
comes to this nigga platform. So it's a racist platform, you know what I mean, period. But it's still run up on that side. And that's why they got Charleston White over there, because he's a racist black nigga. He going against the hip hop niggas. He going against the gangbangs. He going against black niggas, black bitches. He going against everything. So they could fuck with him, going against Asians, going against anybody. You feel me? So he could be over there with Aiden Ross and Drake. Drake is a, you know, small hat. So they're gonna support Drake. They're gonna support, you know, Charleston Wright because he's against the black community. But the dude that they really built the community with, Kai Cenat, he's ready to cut that relationship because of his fan base being racist. So he's standing with his fan base on some Trump shit like, yeah, this us. I don't give a fuck, man. Kai Cenat, good luck. So that lets you know what it is, man. And then, man, I ain't gonna even go there, man. It's deep with this podcast shit, bro. It's deep with the shit, the kick shit, the fucking with the shit, Twitch, Kick. They feuding against each other. It's a lot of shit going on, man. Period, with this podcast shit. And Joe Budden just put the spotlight on how much money you can make in this shit, man. Salute this Joe Budden. Yada, big salute.
But I'm saying, do you feel like they gatekeeping it to a point where they don't want any other coast to get their shine in the light of having podcasts, though? Like
I don't think that I don't think they gatekeeping. I think that niggas grind like dope rise to the top. You know what I mean? Period.
But then you got like media, but you got media outlets that push their platforms also, man. Like you got the joint.
What
with
media
Shotgun,
outlet?
Like,
what media outlet?
What's the Breakfast Club, stuff like that? Who, you know, they use them as their sources to cite certain, you know.
Well, they all was on the Breakfast Club before they started their podcast. Joe Budden was on the Breakfast Club before he started his podcast. NORE and motherfucking Gillian Wallow. Before
but I'm saying, don't you think that gives them a bigger look? Don't you think that gives them a bigger look than other avenues don't have, though, when it comes down to the podcast game?
You know, hella people came on. Hella people came on there. You know what I mean? Gangster Chronicles was on there. Hella people came on there.
Right.
You know, you got fucking 85 South was on there recently. Everybody, all the podcast people go on there. Glass of Malone was on there from the West Coast. Everybody was on there. Like, it don't guarantee that you make the millions that these dudes is making, or the connections or the deals that they making. It don't guarantee you just being on the Breakfast Club to get that opportunity. It don't guarantee that.
And I think that
people been on the Breakfast Club.
I'm not saying that it's not any form of gatekeeping that can be involved with the shit, but I think as far as trying to gatekeep a podcast is definitely going to be harder to do because it's still focused around the people that choose to watch it. I mean, now as far as then pushing your content out into the algorithm, yeah, but if you're known, you're known. I mean, shit don't just only go through the algorithm. It also goes through word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it's harder to it's harder for them to control it in a certain way, like let's say the record industry. So that's my thought on it. I'm not saying that it's not no form of gatekeeping, but I think it's going to be very hard to do that because if you have a core audience, that core audience is going to always be spreading the word about your content. So you're going to get involved anyway. Brother Mike.
What's up, my brothers, man?
Salute to you, brother.
Slow. I was just sitting down here. I was just sitting down here listening, man, getting educated, man. Shit. You know what I mean? Preach shit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I'm getting caught up on the content. I'm getting caught up on the content anyway. Cause I just pulled up. I seen y'all live. That's why I had to hop up here though for sure. But I agree with everything I done heard, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got your core crowd, you know what I mean? Like, can't nobody really. I mean, because the way the world is structured nowadays is based on your own individual efforts. You know what I'm saying? Your own numbers and shit like that. So if your crowd and your numbers is authentic, I mean, can't nobody control that but you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a self accountability element in there at all levels of this shit.
I think you have celebrities that do podcasts, and then I believe you have what they call influencers. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, a celebrity by nature is an influencer, so they don't have to really rely on. I mean, they a lot of that promotion comes from them being who they are. So it's like, how are you going to put a cap on that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shit, we could take Yuck, for example. I don't give a fuck how many people try to can Yuck or try to take him out the algorithm. This nigga's a celebrity.
No. Let's be real. It's the cheat code, the relationships. You
No,
know,
definitely. It's always going to be about who you know.
NORE got relationships. That's why you could get Kanye on a NORE Drink Champs. That's why you can get Puffy. That's why you get 50 Cent. That's relationships. Dame Dash. That's relationships. That's the cheat code. So that's why they the big dog. You know what I mean? Like what West Coast dudes could get that type of shit on their shit. As far as the whole big dogs. You know what I mean? Like it ain't happening. And the East Coast niggas is supporting each other. That's why they winning, nigga. Period. West Coast niggas, man, we gotta pay niggas. Niggas ain't showing up. Niggas ain't fucking with each other. You know, niggas ain't hopping on each other podcasts. That's the real elephant in the room, nigga. The West Coast ain't rocking with each other, nigga. We ain't able to have our top dogs on our podcast like the East Coast able to have their top dogs on the podcast, nigga. And
but you saying just like what I'm saying though. You see how they got a hold on it, where they kind of holding it down right now.
Hold on it, nigga. It ain't no hold on it.
You say it ain't no hold.
It's how the West Coast move and how the East Coast move.
It's different politics.
It's different politics and different moves, nigga. I got a song with 2 Chainz before I got a song with Snoop Dogg. It's different politics, my nigga. It's different. I got a song with Akon before I got it. Like, come on, man. Like, it's different politics for different shit, bro. Period. On the West Coast, it's hella politics because it's politics from street shit, not only just podcasting shit. You feel me? So it's different than on the East Coast. You know what I mean? So, and they more tapped in. They really leaning on their relationships with Def Jam and, you know what I mean, Rock Nation and, you know, all labels they know, Universal, you know what I mean, all this shit, Sony. They leaning on them relationships. We over here on the West Coast doing gangbanger fucking interviews and bigging up like the biggest gangbanger in the neighborhood. Like that's
well, let me put it like this. Do you think they putting a squeeze on the podcast game because they lost the hold on the rap game, brother?
That's a good one. I'm gonna let Network answer that one.
Do I think that they putting a squeeze on the podcast game because they feel like they lost the hold on the rap game? Right. I don't think anyone outside of Kendrick really has a direct hold on the rap game right now. As far as that, I mean, yeah, that bears some significance based on the fact that anything that we try to do, anything that we get going, there are always going to be those who have the money to finance the dreams that we're trying to put into action, but they use that in order to leech off of it. Isn't that what they did in the rap game?
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like NORE naming them 3 top podcasts like that, it kind of remind me of the 90s when New York had a hold on the rap game and they wanted to be the only ones that were inclusive in that. And they really ain't want to acknowledge anything outside of that. So it sounds like to me, he just didn't want to really acknowledge any other people doing it, as if like New York is just the place to be, that they only got to hold on it like that. You know what I'm saying? I just saw it like that. Because there's folks, it's folks in the South doing podcasts, man. There's folks everywhere. But we don't have those resources and stuff like you saying, like Yup was saying. We don't have the Sonys. We don't have all the pushes. We don't have that. So it just seemed like at this point, they got the machine behind them to be number one in that space. But I see it evolving just like the rap game where everybody going to get a piece, man. Because salute to what you do, Yup. What you do is groundbreaking, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody else really with a podcast like you do where you can really call in and like those say you a celebrity, bro. You top notch too, man. So where anybody can call in and tap in with their favorite celebrity and just have a discussion, you really the only person I see doing that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody else do that. So really, I just think that, man, it's the podcast game gonna evolve. I think New York, him stating that, man, they gonna open it up, man, for everybody else to eat, man. So like you say, Joe Budden eating off of it right now. He was one of the pioneers in it, man. But as it evolved, brother, they gotta let other people in, man. It's gonna be bigger than just East Coast, man. It's gonna be bigger than just talking about them old hip hop East Coast stories back in the day and back in the 90s, man. Because a lot of other people got a lot of more stories to tell, man. You can only tell those New York stories so many times, bro. We want to hear the real deal about what's going on different coasts and the insight that y'all got, man. So, you know, that's cool. I just feel like they taking advantage of the spot that they got right now, and they really putting a grip on it where they ain't trying to invite anybody else to do it because they see the dangers that could cause. That's just my take on it. But what up?
I mean, yeah and no. I kind of feel both about that because at the end of the day, if these are East Coast people, I mean, I would only guess that, of course, they're going to salute the home team and going to salute what they're familiar with the most. Like, all right, I'll give you an example. Somebody from the East Coast can ask me, yo, you remember such and such Nim song, and start singing the song. I'll be like, nah, bro, I ain't never heard of that shit before. And their reaction would be like, what? You ain't, man, you got to be kidding. You ain't never heard that before. And then I'll start being like, well, okay, you ever heard such and such from Keep the Sneak? And they'd be like, who? I'd be like, what? You mean to tell me you don't know? Like, see, that's the same way you feel I feel.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
I got that, right? Peep this, man. This is the prime motherfucking example why they win, right? Check this out, right? This is a real life story. Yuck Mouth was on Drink Champs. Mr. Fab was on Drink Champs. Too Short was on Drink Champs. But Yuck Mouth was on Drink Champs.
Yep.
Have I ever been on Back on Fed, Community, fucking Adam 22? None of that shit. But I was on Drink Champs when they came to the West Coast, the Too Short compound, and they was filming Too Short. Too Short bought me, Fab, and Benzino on his episode. You know, and they just did Baron Davis before that. You know what I mean? They drinking back to back. So this nigga pulled up on the West Coast and did interviews with all of us back to back, my nigga. So that's why they're winning, my nigga, because not only is they not fucking with just the East Coast, they fuck with everybody. Nigga pulled up on the whole West Coast with his whole, pulled up with the cameras and everything. The Too Short compound, nigga, had drinks, alcohol, liquor, everything. Took over Too Short compound and filmed 3 podcast episodes in Too Short compound downtown LA, nigga. With us,
I'm gonna tell you like this though. Drink Champs is the first, but Drink Champs is the one that moved.
They doing. Look, these niggas is relaxed right here in the comfort of whatever the set is. The Drink Champ niggas flew from Miami to LA to do the Too Short shit, the Baron Davis shit, all in one shit, Benzino, all of us, all in one. Ooh, wow. Other podcasts ain't doing that to get these interviews, to get these, like Joe Budden and them doing that. Like you'll see Joe Budden with a one-on-one interview with Nicki Minaj or one-on-one interview with this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Like it's deeper than just sitting around talking shit each other. You know what I mean? Like they going deeper than rap. You feel me? So that's why niggas is winning, bro. Period. Straight up.
But I understand that, but Drink Champs did have to come to Miami to get their stuff popping though, bro.
But I think the point that he's making is
Lori living in Miami. So
that's what I'm saying. But they used their Miami scenery and backdrop to get their thing going. They was doing it in New York.
No, bro. They was on the radio on CBS, bro. Period. Recording live from Miami. Period. And then they got their cameras together and start going from set to set. They didn't even have a set in Miami. They was traveling at first. Going to different niggas,
different spots,
on the different niggas spots, and they set up they shit with the backdrop and film. So it wasn't even. Then they finally got their spot in Miami where they had their own bar and shit. It took a long time to do that. They was really like on the road podcast, like set up where the rapper was at, nigga.
Right.
I watched
Marlon Wayans was gonna pass out, nigga.
We're having the Snoop podcast. Snoop still do his podcast, man.
Still got his podcast, my nigga.
Dude.
But yeah, I can't act like Drink Champs for surely Drink Champs hasn't been inclusive. I mean, they didn't have everybody from Spice One to Quick to like Yuck, you know, Short, Snoop, 1,000 motherfuckers from down south and from all the way from Texas to fucking Miami. And then, of course, the East Coast as well. I mean, that's one of the most inclusive podcasts that I can think about, to be honest with you.
It is. It is.
Everything podcast. That's why they winning, my nigga. Like we can't.
Right.
It seemed like that fit in the room. It seemed like the West Coast is cock blocking. The West Coast podcast nigga that's on the top is cock blocking. That's what it seemed like to me. These niggas is now you ain't talked about that.
What?
Why is niggas workers on the West Coast? Why don't Adam 21 Jump Street fuck what you got right there? Why don't you have other niggas with their own podcasts other shit going down? Why don't Balad 21 Jump Street, Balad LAPD have other podcasts going down with other individuals and shit going down? Why not? All up under, okay, I'm gonna pay you a monthly to come do this shit up under my shit. Why don't you give niggas opportunities to do their own shit like everybody else is doing? Joe Budden got niggas up under the umbrella making bread. Nigga back on Fig, nigga. I see my nigga Smack get a motherfucker back on Fig chain that look like it's about 300,000, 200,000. Wow. Nigga, that nigga T-Rail over there blessing his niggas. He bought a Benz for a nigga, all types of shit. So they over there winning right there. Just no disrespect to the Fig Millie world. Them niggas is over there winning and grinning. You feel me? But we talk about the West Coast. Why is the West Coast is so competitive with each other and ain't doing what the East Coast niggas is doing? Because the East Coast niggas is really laughing at the West Coast niggas. They ain't making no money like us, nigga. Ha ha ha, nah, boo boo. Because y'all want to keep the bag to yourself instead of fucking with everybody that fuck with y'all and don't fuck with y'all. Whatever it is, man. But fuck with the culture out here on the West. It's more than gang banging on the West. And that's what a lot of these podcasts in LA is focusing on, gang banging and gang bang politics. It's way more hip hop. That's why all the niggas, everybody else is winning. They ain't talking about gang banging. What did Joe Budden talk about gang banging? I'll wait. We ain't talking about the op pulling up. I'll wait. When he doing interrogation room interviews, I'll wait. That's why that nigga making $20 million a year. Just keeping it natural and to the culture. Period.
Yeah, no, that's a motherfucking fact.
You said a mouthful there, brother.
That's a fact, man. You got to get credit where credit is due, man.
But tell me this, young. I guess all y'all guys from the West Coast, why y'all rely so heavily on that gang banging though? Why do y'all promote that so much? Like that's the only culture that y'all got out there.
Well, I can't speak for that. I'm not from that politics.
I'm not from them politics, man. You gotta ask them. But you came to my channel a lot of times, man. The only dude from them politics is Gooch the Great. So you gotta ask that brother that. But you ain't never heard me pressing no line like that.
I'm just talking about on the entertainment side though. Like as far as the entertainment go, just why is that one of the main topics?
That's not nothing new.
Let me ask you a question. Why is Men's Society the best gangster movie? Why is Boys in the Hood the best gangster movie? Why is King of New York? Why is why is New Jack City? Why is Scarface? Why is motherfucking Blow? Why is them type of movies the best movies? Because they relate to niggas in the hood. So niggas make raps to relate to niggas in the hood. The same shit. You feel me?
But I ain't gonna lie, but it was a lot of stuff that turned me on the West Coast culture though. That wasn't the gangbanging stuff though. Like I like the low riders, I like the 6'4s. You know what I'm saying? I like the dress. You know what I'm saying? I liked a lot of stuff that came from the West Coast.
Well, see, you gotta understand the
West Coast podcasters.
You just answered your own question.
Podcasters talking about real politics. So it's a real, like I said, it's a real Boys in the Hood. You know what I mean? It's the lineup was that niggas is watching the movie out here. Nerd niggas that's paying attention to the internet and YouTube ain't never been to LA in some politics shit. They probably been out here, you know, in Beverly Hills and shit. You know, Melrose, you know, the cool shit where people can tour. But they ain't never been in the hood. So they rely on these type of podcasts and giving them that hood information. It's like watching a movie. Okay, I'm gonna watch this, see what this one is doing and that one is doing. So that's what make this shit hot, because niggas is nerds, bro. Period. That's watching. The viewership is nerds, nigga. No real nigga on the block is tuned in to fucking YouTube. I'm sorry. Niggas is wiggling and making moves, nigga. Niggas is too busy to even be on the phone, let alone YouTube that post anything on IG. None of that shit. Real niggas that's making motion is really making motion, nigga. Period. Only thing is phone calls from their family, they plug and they bitch, nigga. That's it. Other than that, nigga, they wiggling, nigga. They ain't talking about no posting, no pictures, nigga. That put niggas on blast and put the feds on a nigga, man. I ain't posting no money, no guns, no drugs, no none of that shit. I'm under the fucking radar. I don't even post, nigga. Period. My bitch posts, I like her shit, and I'm out of here. That's how real niggas do it. Real niggas ain't even got social media, real street niggas. So
that's what I'm saying. So why do they come to social media and put so much information out? That was my whole question. Why do people do it?
I ain't gonna say they sucker niggas, but that's niggas trying to go viral. That's all I'm saying. That's niggas trying to go viral from their cloth for their politics, trying to be the next Charleston White, trying to be the next wooty. Right. But nah, nigga, like real
I'm from Memphis, dog. I'm from Memphis, dog. And every other week I see somebody from LA gang banging on the internet.
Okay, so you from Memphis, right? If you got a podcast, is you go discuss any Memphis demonstrations that's going down at the podcast?
Am I? No, but you have some people that will, though.
Okay, then.
But you have some people that will exploit that.
Bingo. And the people
and
that do
that's
that
the
do
same thing. Like you gotta understand.
My podcast, this motherfucking What the Fuck Weekly, we don't do none of that. Period. We report on it, but we ain't instigating the shit. We trying to calm shit down.
That's why I like your shit. That's why I love your shit, homie. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I like it.
You gotta understand something too, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like Yuck and Calico say, like, we from the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? You mentioned LA. We not us three on the stage, we ain't from LA. We from the Bay, we from up north. Our culture in the Bay is way different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and anybody that know the Bay. So like when you talk about California, you got to know the culture in California. You can't just automatically think LA, because LA don't make up the totality. They got their side, what they represent over there though, but it's a whole nother world too. You know what I'm saying? Even for the gang members, even for the gang members, I'm just saying, like, I'm saying, like, if you look at it, look at what Fab and them doing. I'm just saying, you know, them niggas ain't covering that. Them niggas on some bill shit, bro. I'm talking about these niggas got big platforms too. Fab, nigga, that ain't, nigga, that's a monopoly right there, bro. That era. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like I'm saying, niggas fuck with us out here, bro. I'm just saying, so like you looking at one part and you want to know the reason why they keep doing it, because you keep buying it, nigga.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. Let me put it like this. When they do show the gang banging side, they never really show the getting money part. I don't never really see them showing that part.
It ain't about the getting money. It's about banging. That's what I mean. And I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, because when it comes to California, LA has always been one of the most heavily promoted parts of California. Some motherfuckers that when you speak California, the only thing, some people think that California is a city inside of the state of LA. They think all of California is like LA, and I get it. But it's been like that. It's been promoted that way ever since the movie Colors.
But this is why I'm saying. Because, you know, hundreds of thousands of people I can imagine watch What the Fuck We, man. You know what I'm saying? Young got a world. He got a worldwide platform, bro. Period. So I'm telling anybody that's listening to this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The only people that's getting caught up on that, what bruh's talking about, is for those who are not educated on California. Those who are educated on California, they know better. They know the difference, because they, you know, they tapped in. You know what I mean? They got family. I mean, like, they pay attention to the whole state. They ain't just looking at one part. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so if you know, you know. So I'm just saying, for those of you who are listening concerning this topic, you know what I'm saying, look at the entire state of California and what's happening before you make an assessment on what one side or whatever's doing, because that it doesn't make up the whole. Like, we can't answer that question. We can't answer your question. Like you said, you got to ask Goose about that, but we can't talk about what we come from, what we know. You know what I'm saying? So
no. But the thing ain't answering the question, man. Like, at the end of the day, man, the West Coast need to wake the fuck up. We need to put a fucking mirror in our face and like, wake up, bro. It's too many politics. Somebody got to say it, man. That's why we ain't getting the money like the East Coast. That's why only the white boys getting the money like the East Coast. Period. It is what it is, bro. Straight up. There's a lot of hip hop niggas out here got podcasts that's from the fucking culture. That's hip hop
But that's what
pioneers, legends. Hold on. And they ain't getting the money that they getting on the East Coast, my nigga. Period. They kept it solid with everybody, not just with them. They like, oh, we ain't only doing East Coast niggas. They doing West Coast niggas. They doing down South niggas, Midwest niggas, everybody. Like they fucking with everybody, man. That's what's making them niggas win. Athletes, everything. They fucking with everybody. The West Coast niggas still deep in these politics. Like, oh, you with this and you with that, so I can't fuck with you. Or woo, 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 woo. I'm bigger than you, so I can't interview with you. Like, that's why we losing, my nigga. It's so territorial and so much fucking hate on the West with the politics. We could never get to where we was with the NWA, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, E40 Water, Hammer, all that shit when the West Coast was super winning. We could never go back to that era because it's too much motherfucking hate within the top to the bottom. And you feel that in how you want to feel it.
That's a fact.
That's an action-packed fact, Jack.
Yeah. Too much intimidation, man. Too much stuff moving around. Like you said, it's too much intricate parts in there, man, to even get down to doing the business. Because I don't see the part of the getting money when it comes to when they speak about the West Coast. I see more of the gang banging. I see more of the shooting and stuff like that, man. They don't really exploit the money part, man.
Like I said, man, I ain't never heard Joe Budden talk about 4 Extra. 4 Extra had whatever happened to him, you know, man, blessings and speedy recovery. But his incident, whatever happened, Joe Budden and them never mentioned it. NORE never mentioned it. $1 million worth of game, never mentioned it. You know who mentioned it? Every motherfucking podcast on the West Coast mentioned it. That's our fault. We shooting ourselves in the leg instead of really focusing on our fucking West Coast culture. Period. You know, they focusing on their shit. We need to focus on our shit, and we not. We focus on street shit. That ain't got shit to do with any nigga podcasting. It got something to do with them street niggas where the politics is from. Like, let's say, for instance, let me give you an example. Okay, boom. This one is a snitch. Whoa, 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 whoa. The paperwork that came out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The only niggas that should be concerned about the paperwork and him being a snitch is niggas from his motherfucking hood and his politics, my nigga. Every nigga on the internet, every little rainbow bright and fairy dust nigga, every nigga like that fucking this jack off all day fat nigga that ain't getting no bitches. Any nigga that ain't from no street politics, ain't from they block, should have nothing to say about that shit. But now we in a whole world where nigga, any nigga could, you know what I mean? Even a bitch, yeah, snitch, bitch. Who the fuck where you from? Like, it gotta come from the niggas that's from that neighborhood. They gotta handle that. If they ain't handle it, it's on them, my nigga. It ain't on nobody in fucking Clubhouse, YouTube, none of this shit that go down. And they making this shit go down with that type of shit. Like, oh, well, this one, like, you on court date every time my niggas say, hey, man, this one did, this one did. Every day on the podcast on the motherfucking West Coast, it's like court dates, interrogation rooms. It ain't entertainment, my nigga. It's shit that's getting niggas arrested, RICO cases, niggas getting shot. Come on, man.
Paperwork. It's all paperwork. Who snitching? Who doing this? You're right. It's all police work. It ain't no entertainment.
It ain't no fucking entertainment, man. It's all police work that niggas is doing for the police.
Yep. True that. True that. Yeah,
and lining up, and if they ain't doing it, they lining up future shit for the police. Let's stop playing.
And I don't like to listen to that shit. Me personally, I don't listen to that shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't tune in. I listen to Yo John. You don't talk about all that. I can't listen to Whack 100. He talk about too much of that stuff. It's too much of that politics that we not even concerned about. It don't even matter. It's not even entertaining. It's just about who's snitching, who doing this. And it don't even matter, bro. Unless you part of it.
But the thing is, like I said, snitching politics, but it revolts. It only relies on niggas from the neighborhood and how they gonna handle it, how they gonna activate. No nigga on Clubhouse, no nigga on YouTube, MySpace, anything, whatever the shit is, IG, could tell a nigga how to handle their street business, but niggas from that neighborhood. So That need to be handled with that neighborhood. Like niggas, oh, you a snitch. Oh, woo. Okay, cool. That should last for 2 or 3 days. Unless the hood activate and regulate and DP and demonstrate, that shit gonna be like a fucking what is it called?
Gone tomorrow.
That should be gone tomorrow, my nigga. That should be gone tomorrow, man. A little trending topic for 2 days and next nigga a snitch. So it's real hood politics at the end of the day. And now my question is, why the fuck are we doing hood politics on podcasts in the fucking first place? Joe Budden and them ain't like, yo, in New Jersey, man, we got the niggas in, East Jersey, man. They shoot niggas up, man. It's beef over there. We ain't never heard no fucking New Jersey politics. None of that shit with Joe Budden and them. We ain't heard NORE, like, Queens, man, it's going down, man. Niggas getting robbed and stripped and like it's none of that. But on the
they
West
had Tekashi do it. They had Tekashi do it. Then he got on out and it went back quiet.
Tekashi wasn't a podcaster. I'm talking about the niggas that do podcasts. They're not on that type of shit. But on the West Coast, we on. Hey, what you do, man? Who you shot? What politics,
Tell us
man?
how it happened.
Who snitched? Like, and then tell us who snitched. Like, okay, like it's different, bro. That's why they getting that money, bro. Period.
Tekashi was a podcast nigga. He was an internet nigga. He wasn't a podcast. He was an internet nigga though.
That's why niggas getting that bread Chianti. Let me play something else for y'all to even elevate what we talking about, right? Hold on. Let's get to this old hating ass nigga Ari Spears. You know what I mean? Wow, hating on Ice Cube. Hating on Ice Cube.
This nigga's weirdo.
Bitch ass nigga, man. Shout out to my nigga Corey Holcomb checking this nigga. So
that was one case. That was one case right there where you said that you should never roast a comedian, but Ice Cube put that nigga in his place.
Oh man, Cube, dusting him off, man. Cube right here about to dust him off, man. Salute to Forgotten Kings TV. Salute to my nigga over there, man. What's my nigga name, man? God damn, man. Anyway, Forgotten Kings TV, man. Fair use. Let's go, y'all. Ice Cube does his response to Ari Spears. Ari Spears said he don't like Ice Cube. He had his movies, all this shit, man. Lord have mercy, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Cube's in the building. Yeah. What's happening?
What's happening with you, man?
Hey, I want to ask you something, man. I saw a comedian speaking kind of bad about you, man.
Who's this?
Ari Spears.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah. He said nothing.
Is he a comedian? Because he ain't never made me laugh. So I don't know if he a comedian.
Did you hear what he said?
What'd he say?
He said it was nothing about you impresses him. From movies to rapping, nothing at all impresses him. I'm like, wow, like what?
Ice Cube does nothing for me as a rapper and an actor. The song that makes me want to jump out of a window is Have a Good Day. Today was a good day. Rolling down the street and my 6'4" police didn't come bother us no more. You might as well have them say green eggs and ham. Sam, I am.
Suckers usually don't like me.
Man, what the fuck, bro?
That's pure hate. And I'm
bigger hate.
I'm gonna let you finish it out because I'm gonna tear his ass up. Go ahead.
Right, you.
You know what I'm saying? Like the people that they usually don't like me when they coming from that angle. That's cool though. Everybody got their opinion and they all stink. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's cool. He entitled to his opinion. It's the feeling is mutual. I don't think he on anybody's list of top 10 comedians. You know what I mean? In the black community for sure. I don't even know if he's on the register. What up?
Yo, what up, Square? Ari Spears here. Listen, I want to have a conversation with y'all about a word that I think is so overly used and abused. Hate/hater. Because apparently I'm the poster child for the world's biggest hater. If you look up the word hate, it's my picture. When did we get to a point where unless you're...
Bro, you gotta take the whack 100 glasses off. Them shits look foggy as fuck, man. Where niggas getting these foggy glasses from? Let's go, y'all. Fair use. This nigga look like let's go, man.
Your opinion. And last time I checked, as human beings, we're all allowed to opinions. At what point does it get to where, unless your opinion is favorable about a person or a thing, and goes with the flow of everyone else, you're a hater. I don't understand that. Am I not allowed to have an opinion and voice it if it's not in the direction of everybody else? Recently, I was on Vlad TV and I did an interview and we were talking about hip hop and rappers, and Ice Cube came up. And I said, look, man, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube musically or theatrically. I'm not a fan. And somebody sent me a clip where Ice Cube responded. He was on a radio show and the dude played him a snippet. And the first thing Ice Cube says is, well, most suckers don't like me. Then he goes on to say, I never heard of this dude. Then he finishes by saying, well, he's just not funny. Well, you can't have it both ways. If you don't know who I am, how do you know if I'm funny or not? So you can't have it both ways. And for the record, I respect Ice Cube, the man. I respect Ice Cube in terms of what.
Slow down, Turbo. He didn't say he didn't know who you was. He said you wasn't in nobody top 5 comedian list. Period. And he asked, and he said he didn't think you was funny. He didn't say he didn't know who you was.
He said who? He said who? He asked him. He said who?
But yeah, when the nigga, he had to say the name. He said, somebody dissing you, man. Somebody said that woo, 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 your movies and shit. He said, who? And then he said, Ari Spears. You know what I mean? Then he said, oh, man, everybody got their own opinion. It all stinks. You know what I mean? But he didn't kick it off like, yeah, so fuck all that. Man. Come on, man.
What he's brought to the game. He's one of the pioneers. So hats off to him for that. I just said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. I never attacked him as a man. I never attacked him in terms of his character. I said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. Why am I not allowed to feel that way? Why is that? And then secondly, it's always funny. People call me a hater because they love to highlight when I say I don't like something as though I don't have love for anything. Listen, I'm a fan of basketball. Just not a big LeBron fan. I respect him, but I'm not a LeBron fan. But I love Jordan. I love Magic. I love Bird. I love D Wade. So how come that never gets highlighted? When it comes to rap music, yes, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube. I love Jay-Z. I love Nas. I love Jadakiss. I love Snoop. How come that don't get highlighted? When it comes to boxing,
shut the fuck up.
He full of shit. This nigga full of shit. I'm gonna tell you why he full of shit, yeah.
How that don't get highlighted? Shut the fuck up, man. You trying to sound like a victim, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you where he full of shit at. First thing he said was, where did we get to the point where you can't have an opinion without it being called hate? Well, let's look at how you tried to diminish what you said versus what you said in the studio at the time it was asked to you. You said, oh, every time I want to hear that, so I want to shoot myself, I want to shoot the radio. Oh, I can't stand that shit. You mocked the shit. You didn't just simply, when then you could have just simply said, hey, well, I ain't a fan of his music, but next question. And left it at that. But no, you had to put the theatrics on it, and that's what separates a motherfucker from having their opinion versus a motherfucker that's hating on somebody. Because, nigga, you could have simply said, hey, I'm not a fan of his music, like you tried to put it when you were explaining after his response. Then you went on some, oh, well, I just simply said I wasn't a fan of his music. No, you didn't say it like that, nigga. Stop lying. Fact. You didn't say it like that. And for him to say, nigga, you're not funny. He has the right to say that. Do you know the types of motherfuckers he put on? Mike Epps, Cat Williams. I think he knows what funny is. The biggest shit that nigga was ever a part of was Mad TV, and you wasn't even the funniest nigga on that.
Facts.
If you can say out of your own mouth, I don't know why everybody always affiliates me with hating. You don't think it's a reason for that? Maybe it's something that you doing that has everybody collectively with the same opinion about you, nigga. It's because you try to throw stones, and like Yuck just said, nigga, then you try to play the victim. You're not no motherfucking victim when you get on this. Well, I don't understand why I'm the only one that's not allowed to have an opinion. Well, you was the only one that decided to take your opinion and embellish on it and then put theatrics around it in order to gain a laugh from it. Nigga, that's what you were doing it for. That was the whole reason of trying to overact like Ice Cube. What's a good day? I can't stand that shit. Why you just simply say the same way you said in the response? I mean, I just said I'm not a fan of his music. Keep it 1,000 wild, nigga. You're not dealing with no niggas that don't know what the fuck bullshit sound like. I tell people all the time, nigga, reality is bullshit's worst enemy. Let's go.
Oh, man, boy, you cook. Talk your shit, Nettie. Hey, man, what's up with you, boy? This Boogaloo Shorty, man. What you got to say about that, man? I done said my piece, man. I know what to do, period. I could keep explaining.
That nigga's a hater. Stand fake ass niggas like that, nigga. You got that old ass 1993 attitude like you was signed a motherfucking bad boy during this quote unquote hip hop. You wasn't a part of it in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Nobody remembers you from any big movies. Nobody remembers your ass from none of your stand-ups. Nigga, you not even in the top 100 of comics, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Let's get into some hip hop shit. Rick Ross, 50 Cent versus Rick Ross, man. This shit is getting diabolical, man. Let's get back.
Just go back to speak about the hate that New York got sometimes for the West Coast still, right?
Oh man, super.
Yeah, man. That's just how he feel.
That's
He probably mad because Cube ain't put him in none of the movies, man. He probably wanted to be in one of the
Definitely one of the
Fridays,
reasons.
That's
Yeah.
big time one of the reasons. He wasn't in none of the Cube movies, nigga. That nigga discovered new niggas, and he was a full-blown comedian. He didn't fuck with them now. One of them.
I bet you if Cube would have asked that man to get in any movie, he would have been winning one of them movies, man.
Nigga, MC Pooh is, MC Pooh. Nigga, DJ Pooh is funnier than that nigga.
That nigga said MC Pooh. I ain't fucking with you, my
funnier
nigga.
than he is.
I'm gonna say DJ Pooh. DJ Pooh funnier than that nigga.
Hey, Ice
Back
Cube
to it.
funnier than he is, dog.
And off the punchlines that they wrote, DJ Pooh and Ice Cube wrote on the movie. Period. They wrote that movie together.
But realize,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
understand, Cube just did the same thing that Aries Spears did. He really just gave his opinion on what he felt about his comedian skills. That's all he said. He's not funny to me. Same thing. He said, I don't care for his acting or whatnot. So he said the same thing that he said, but he just feel more butthurt about it than Cube do. Because it's true.
Nah, but
You know what I'm saying?
it would have been cool. It would have been all right with me if he would have just said in the beginning when he was in the studio, when he knew he had a lot of listeners on the radio listening to him, if he would have simply said then what he decided to say in the response of what Cube responded about, then it lowered down to, oh, I just simply said I wasn't a fan of his music. That's not how you originally said it, nigga. So quit lying.
Yeah, nigga put way too much emphasis on it, nigga. You acting
Like nigga, you was over there stepping on the rake and nigga blowing on kazoos, nigga begging for a laugh, nigga. Fuck out of my face, nigga.
All right, let's get to the last piece of the content for the night before we tap the fuck out, man. Hey, we got motherfucking Rick Ross responding to 50 Cent, man. Hey, this war been going on for like 15 years. These niggas been going head to head like motherfucking Rams. You feel me? That's going down, man.
Said no, he's not playing with him. Now, if you guys missed the last video, please make sure you guys go check it out. Make sure that you guys are caught up. But after seeing Ricky Rose hugged up with a model on the boat, 50 Cent went on to make the claim that Rick Ross was hugged up and kissing on a man. Somebody took a video of this angle from Rick Ross with a model, and everybody went crazy with the speculation, saying, yo, is that a guy he's hugged up on? 50 Cent said, your man was looking real saucy kissing that boy on that boat. That's not AI. Well, here's Ricky Rose's response back to 50 Cent.
Curtis. You're so infatuated with my lifestyle. You see me out on the yacht with a black, beautiful woman. And I hope you don't have anything against black, beautiful women, Curtis. I mean, what are you insinuating here? I mean, and we know you just had your heart shattered when you found out what we found out. We all found out together. And we know that's the mother of your youngest son, little Bruce Leroy. Man, but you got to give a beautiful black woman.
Oh, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, man.
God damn.
Oh, man.
Whoa, why he do that? What the fuck is over Rick Ross, man? God damn.
Rich niggas fight different, don't they?
Kids and women and children is out there, women and children.
All I can think of when I see that nigga, when DC Young Fly say, Ross, get out the pool. Get out the pool.
The nigga do look like a walrus in that.
Man.
Oh.
Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. This nigga going against 50, man. These niggas is crazy.
I'm in an opportunity, Curtis. We know you may have been hurt. You're a hurt hoe, but get over it, man. Enjoy a glass of fine bubbles and move on in life. Be happy. Hey, I need somebody to send me some stills of Bruce Leroy, and I need 1 or 2 of the niggas show enough. Hey, they said 2 weeks for 10 bands. Damn.
Now I'm gonna ask you guys this question: is Rick Ross going?
Wowzers, that was diabolical, man. You can't, man, come on, white line that, but white line the family members up, bro. Like that nigga Ross ain't the Ross. Come on, man. God damn, Brody. Hold up, hold up. Shit.
It ain't too many niggas that can fight with 50 on that level because 50 is a motherfucking top tier troll when it comes to this internet shit.
Man, the top nigga that ever did it, the best that did it, got away with it, man. 50 is the illest nigga that ever did this
motherfucker.
Leave that nigga the fuck alone, bro. Leave that boy alone. Like, leave that nigga got forever enemies. You know what I mean? Like the niggas that you grew up with, you like see him later in the own, and you know what I mean. And you cool with him? Nah, 50 still got beef with niggas.
He
40 years later. 40 years later, nigga. Nah, 50
still up.
Nigga. That nigga beefing with his son and his baby mama. Nigga, you beef with your son and your baby mama, you diabolical. You a different type of nigga.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck about nobody. If you don't come on, man.
Nigga, you beefing with
You would think the line would stop at son and baby mama. So if the line don't get drawn there, nigga, at least with the son.
I can see the baby mama. That's
Yeah,
normal
I was about
shit.
to say at least the son. But goddamn, nigga.
That nigga look dead on. That's that nigga twin, and he beefing with the nigga. That's wild.
Ain't that crazy?
That is, but
hey, man.
Hip hop shit is crazy, man. Like it's crazy, man. Shout out Uncle Murder. It's crazy.
Man, it's a revolving door like a motherfucker. I would not be surprised, like I said, in 10 years from now, you will be able to cut the TV on and it'll be a station called the podcast channel.
Oh, absolutely.
Where you got certain top tier motherfuckers that's gonna have their own shit. Like you just gotta think. And going back to what my brother BBQ said, I think that is one of the things that separates your podcast from a lot of others. And that's why I always mention that in my spiel on the way out the door, as far as you opening the platform and allowing us to all come up, learn, teach, and build with each other. And being accessible like that, because you could have just basically did some shit where you recorded your podcast, talked about your content, pre-record, and then just put the shit on your channel and uploaded it. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many motherfuckers that's celebrities that you can just come up and actually interact with that person and have that person be accessible to you. So that's why I gotta agree with Barbecue that it's not really a lot of cats that's doing that like that. And I think that's what separates you.
Thank you, my brother. You feel me? But on real shit, I think podcast shit is for the people. You know what I mean? So why not have the people come talk their shit on the podcast? You know what I mean? Period. You're like, why not? That's why I chose you and MJG to be the dudes, because y'all pull up every time, nigga, with great knowledge, but you can't get in college, nigga. Y'all talking y'all shit, and you from the town. MJG talking and shit. He from another section, but so it bring that whole vibe together, my nigga. Period. So our whole collaboration is dope as fuck, man. Period. And we talk our shit. We got knowledge. We talk street shit. We talk rap shit. We talk everything that niggas is rocking with. Period. With our podcast, What the Fuck Weekly. You feel
That's
me?
A fact. That's a fact. Man. You know, definitely glad to be a part of it.
And then me, I'm humble, bro. I appreciate what hip hop has done for me, nigga. I was out there, you know my history, boy. I was out there super wiggling. Period.
Yeah.
I'm from the field, nigga. I'm from one of the most notorious projects in Oakland, nigga. So
and been doing it for years.
I'm super.
Come on, man.
I'm super part of the cloth, my nigga. So for me to be able to do what I'm doing now is a blessing, bro. Like from the rap shit to the podcast shit to everything, all my endures that I got going on, that everybody got going on from this shit that we built together. Drew Down, Numb, everybody. You know what I mean? CNH, the whole crew. You feel me? Everybody, the Regime Mob, everybody. What we all built from this shit is amazing, bro. I never thought that, you know, just making the Ice Cream Man in Juvenile Hall, you know, camp, Los Arrows camp, you know what I mean, during my time. But look what we done, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, you know, I'm tapped in, bro. I fuck with everybody and I'm humble because I know where I come from, my nigga. You know, the struggle, you know what I mean? And I'm blessed to be in this position that I'm in right now. So I just want to give everybody else the opportunity, period, because that's what God put me in this world to do, man. You feel me? Straight up.
Respect that grind, man. I don't know what time it is where you at, man, but I know you go late night, so it's 2:00 over here in Memphis.
Nah,
bro.
I'm about to shut this shit down. That was the
12,
last
16.
Bop, man. Everybody do they shout outs, nigga. We like 2:00, yeah, 2:30. Yeah, it's time to move
No,
out.
but I respect your grind, man. I respect your grind. That's why I tune in, bro. You know what I'm saying? You always keeping it real, man. I'm in Memphis, bro, and we respect you here, bro. For sure.
Man, appreciate you for tapping in, man. We about to tap the fuck out, man. Another episode of What the Fuck Weekly, man. Thanks everybody in the chat, the gang, everybody for tapping in, fucking with it. You feel me? Thanks to the motherfucking co-host. You feel me? Doing the most, popping the most. You feel me? And thanks for everybody for fucking with it, man. Hit them likes and subscribes on the way out, man. And yeah, man, we trying to level up in this shit, man. We trying to get monetized. You know what I mean? We trying to level up to 60,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? Let's level this shit up, man. Support the boys, man.
Level it up.
Support the boys. You feel me?
Level
But
it up.
yeah, man. Teamwork make the motherfucking dream work. Salute to my co-host, man. Network, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Network
sir.
Calico, you know what I mean? Town Business, man. And MJG, he didn't tap in tonight, but we got your back, my nigga. You feel me? Teamwork make the motherfucking dream work, man. You feel me? What you want?
Yes,
What
sir.
everybody else got to say before they get the fuck up out of here?
Michael Scark. Brother
I'm
Mike.
gonna say
Brother
this
Mike.
right here. Let me say this right here for these barbecue folks out here, man.
Talk
Like
to
I
'em.
say, yeah, like I say, I got a barbecue business right here in Memphis, nigga, in Orange Mound, Memphis, Tennessee, right there on the corner of 8 Ball and MJG Parkway. Yeah, so you
Talk
come and
about
check it out. I was just nominated number 16 best barbecue restaurants on MSN.com, baby, Microsoft Network. So believe that, man. After being nominated in the commercial appeal. So y'all come through anytime you in Memphis and get some of that good barbecue, award-winning barbecue. That's Ball Hollers Barbecue, 1404 Orange Mound, Memphis, Tennessee. That's
you got a bottle of it? You got a bottle of it to show them?
Nah, I'm at the house right now. I ain't got nothing.
You got all right.
Hold up. No, I sure
You
don't.
doing shipping? You doing some shipping?
Nah, I ain't doing no shipping right now, man. But you can peep me when you come to the city, man. I get all the tourists in from all over the world, man.
Yes,
Believe
sir.
that.
Yes,
I
sir.
got a wall. I got sign. I got autographs in there where you come and put your signature on the wall and everything. And I get people from all over the globe, brother. All to come to Orange, man. We doing something groundbreaking, man. Yeah, I'm the first nigga to
Support
do
that
that.
black
man.
business, man. Support that black
business,
business.
small black business, the local black man, trying to get back to the hood. This weekend, we got something going down where we throwing a barbecue. It's called the Barbecue Showdown, right? And we doing a big barbecue event that's feeding the homeless. So we got about 15 to 20 teams coming down. We're getting in the park. That's all sanctioned by the city and everything. And we're going to have a barbecue showdown to feed the homeless and get back to the unhoused, man. And we're giving back goods and all the good stuff, man. So that's what we're doing in Memphis, baby. It's going down.
Oh, that's some boss ass shit, man. Congratulations, my nigga, man.
We're bringing out singers, R&B artists, man. We got the little viral sensation dude coming down, Anthony Q, the R&B singing guy, man. It's going to be dope, man. We're giving the city a real good positive look. All on the news and everything, man. So we're making waves out here. Trying to give back to the community, brother.
Man,
Yeah.
Ball Hogger Barbecue, man. Salute to you, my nigga.
Man. For sure.
Salute to Ball Hogger Barbecue, my nigga. Yeah, feel me, man. I bet you can't fuck with Gates and KC. Gates Barbecue and KC.
I know you talking about, man. Hey, I'm
fucking
always
with
up for the. I'm always up for a competition, man. I ain't got the awards for nothing, nigga. I'm the award-winning ball hogger barbecue. This is what we do. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking with you. I had to tug your tail right quick, my nigga. I'm fucking with you.
We do that Memphis dry rub, man. We got a whole different cooking style, nigga, like none other, man. That's why Memphis is the barbecue capital of the world, man. Kansas City not it. You know what I'm saying? Memphis is. Yeah.
Say that then.
That's why I say I'm within the number 16 restaurants in the city, bro. It's over 100-something barbecue restaurants in the city. I get mentioned within the top 16 every time.
Woo! Talk your shit.
Top 20.
For 9 years, man. Yeah, for sure.
You know they say that
we bring in trophies. I ain't just talking this, man. We walk this, man. That's what we do.
Okay, talk your shit, Mr. Barbecue.
I put mine up against anybody's. When I tell you I get everybody from the world, I get Kansas City people come in all the time. They tell me when they eat mine, man, oh, you got the best. It's written on the wall. You can't make it up. You can't make it up.
You know, they say when you don't need no sauce.
Coming to Memphis for the Olympic Barbecue Olympics, bro. Thanks for tapping
it out.
Hey, I get stars coming through there, man. I get celebrities, man. Come on, show your face, yup. I done did it for Kevin Hart. I done did it for a lot of folks, man. Nate Jackson, baby. The comedian Nate Jackson, I done did it for a lot. Yeah. Ariana, what's that? Ariana Grande. Yeah, I did.
Okay, talk your shit.
They done been up in the shop, man. Yeah.
Man,
Come on,
pull up. I'ma show up and show out, man. Next show I pull up, my nigga. You know how I do it,
It'd be a
man.
good look, baby. You know we got you, bro.
Man, I'm around the world, man. You know how I do this shit, man. Thanks for tapping in, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Love y'all, man. Keep on doing what you do. Much respect, brother.
Much respect. Yada.
Brother Mike.
Mike, what's happening?
I just been listening, man. Hey, hey, man, a lot to think about, man. But the world gonna be different. It's gonna be a different world when I touch back down there. So it's like I just take notes, man. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about the nigga Joe Budden get $20 million a year?
Woo!
What off the podcast?
I mean, shit. I mean, look at his program, man. You know what I mean? You know, look at his program. You know what I mean?
That nigga can't Rosetta Stone, boy.
When you look at what he doing, you can't be surprised, man.
He's a Joe Rogan of this shit. Joe Budden and Joe Rogan. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, shit, just look at their program, man. They doing something different. You know what I'm saying?
Buddy. They tapped in with the tap in. That's all I'm gonna say.
What they say, if you want to be great, you got to do something great, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're doing something great.
Absolutely, man. And he had that nigga got the Avenger the podcast, like the Avengers, nigga. It's like a multiple people. It's not just him. It's hella people, and they all play their position. They all dope as fuck. They all funny as fuck. They all like
Justice League.
Yeah, they got the Avengers. I think it's the Avengers. Like when they went against the nigga with the gauntlet, with the nigga when they went against the boy. All the Avengers when niggas died and shit.
Thanos. Suicide Squad.
Thanos. When all the niggas went against Thanos, it's all them niggas together. That's what Joe Budden got out of this shit. All the Avengers in one shit. The Black Panther. The motherfucking Captain America, nigga, assemble, nigga, everybody, nigga, at one boo wop, nigga, and then he do a whole nother extra on steroid boo bop on the Patreon. Like he extra niggas on the Patreon, like, yeah, man, leave that nigga alone, bro. He got it. You got it, my nigga. I got
he
it.
moving and grooving, boy. He off and running.
He got it, my nigga.
20 Emily's, nigga. I'm at the office every day, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Niggas with the podcast, the employees, like, nigga, I need more money, nigga. You making 90 a month, nigga, a million a month. Ouchies, bro. Like, whatever.
I mean, I got to sprinkle the team, especially, you feel me, if they the reason why, if they help push me, if I'm kicking in the door and they behind me, pushing my back, pushing us through, then nigga, when we get through, I'm turning around and pulling this nigga, and he pull him and pull, we all falling in this motherfucker. So if I got it better, and they done pumped up my volume, of course I'm gonna pump my team volume up. I'm gonna pump my team volume up.
Okay, so they get 1.5 million annually.
All of them?
The staff.
Okay.
That's what he pays to his podcast yearly.
For them to split.
No, for them to split the podcasters.
A piece. He's saying they get a 1.5 a piece.
No, 1.5 is split.
Wow.
Between six niggas.
So that's not including like the motherfuckers that do the camera operators and the lighting.
That's another budget. That's what he spent on just the crew. The
right.
You know what I mean? The
1.5 between 6 people
a year. I think. I don't know if it was 1.5 a month. Hell nah. It's 1.5 a year.
That's like what, 250,000 a person?
A person. Facts. $250 a person. That's what I calculated.
You getting and I'm getting.
Man, listen, bro, that's some nice paper.
It is. It is. I mean, for a nigga to just come sit down and get shit down, nigga, I ain't gonna turn it down.
Boy,
I'll put it like this. If I'm that nigga in that check in that 250. Hey, if you want to talk to me about pumping my volume up, cool. But if not, nigga, I'm not finna come and talk to you. I'm not. I'm. It means more to me to show you that I'm okay with having the opportunity to be here. Now, if you want to talk about pumping my volume up, then I'm not gonna sit and act like I don't want to listen to you. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to hell yeah, we talk. But nigga, if you I'm not gonna be one of them niggas that's gonna be on some. Oh, you just got that, and I can't get that. Oh, nigga, hey, y'all, I think we should all boycott. No, I'm not going to be the nigga leading that charge.
That add up sound like they getting 30,000 a piece a month. That's what it sounds like. Just the eyeball. My eyeball just dealing with money and weight. That sound like a nigga getting 30,000 a month per person to add up to 1.5 a year.
Okay.
Just on the podcast, niggas. You feel me? Add that up.
Right. I mean, to be honest with you, like I said, my nigga, that's a hell of an opportunity for you to not have to be putting in no manual labor. There's motherfuckers that did back-breaking work that got a half of that. Nigga, if that.
Nigga just sitting down talking shit.
Yeah, so it's like, come on, my nigga, 30 bands for you to come in and sit down and spit your shit every month. Nigga.
Sign me up.
If you don't want to do it, move him out the way.
I don't give a fuck if you made 50 million a year. If I'm getting 30,000 a month, nigga, sign me up, bro. I got you.
Up. Exactly.
Nigga, you making 50 a year, nigga. As long as I get my 30, nigga, I'm good money, nigga. I ain't got no what.
Yeah.
30 on time, nigga, I'm
my
good
job,
money, nigga. Yeah.
My job is not to sit here and count your pockets. My job is to sit here and not ignore my blessings.
My job is to get this 30 a month. What that 30
I'm gonna make sure I manage me. I'm gonna be all right. Come on with my 30. I'm good.
Hey, get my 30 ball, nigga. I don't get what you get. I get my 30. I agree to that. It's in the contract. I don't give a fuck if it was a bad day, a good day, high rate, low rate.
My
I get my 30. Yeah, get my 30 every month, nigga. Highs or lows, nigga. Good day or bad day. I'm getting my 30, nigga. What?
It's a self. It's a sentence. $100
million a year, nigga.
It's a few sentences. Hell yeah.
Have my 30.
Now, you know I'm gonna ask for a raise after the deal come out. I'm gonna raise the 30 to 50. Give myself 50 a month, my nigga. Like, yeah, man, we gotta raise it up. Not 40, man. Add 10 to it. 40 a month, bro. You already revealed you getting down there. Yeah, 20 mil a year, nigga. 40. Give me my soft 40, nigga. I want 52, but give me I said
yeah, we can negotiate.
I was 40 a month. I'm good, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
I was start at 55. I will start at 55 and let you talk me down to 42.
Yeah.
Start somewhere. Shit.
Per person. You gotta
I
put
wanna
that
solve-
time. You gotta put that times two because he does a Patreon with them niggas too. With all he got hella other niggas too. So that he had extra niggas. Like he got like a 2, 3
Right.
more niggas added with the 6 niggas on Patreon.
It's a lot of spoons in that pot.
It's a lot of bread getting spread on the motherfucking bread spread. I'm
not saying he get 20 million a motherfucking month.
No, a year. He get.
I'm saying
he get
even
900,000 a month.
Even 20,
900,000 a month, 20 a year.
even 20 million a year. I mean,
That's
shit.
just from Patreon alone. They ain't talking about
Yeah.
YouTube and all the other shit. That's just
Well,
from
I'm saying-
Patreon alone.
I'm saying,
just have my little 40 for me to come pick up. And
You see me do the bow down? You see me do the bow down? Leave that boy alone. Leave that boy
y'all
alone.
sort it out.
Leave that
you
boy
can feed a
alone.
team, man. You still pocketing
Leave
the
that boy
profit, man.
alone.
Even
And I'm
after
good.
feeding your
No,
team.
fuck that, man. Fuck that. Let me get the screen, man. Fuck all
Get
that.
the screen, yeah.
Let me get this screen, nigga. Fuck all that, man. Real hip hop niggas is up, nigga. Fuck all that shit, man. Everybody like Adam 21, nigga. Fuck all them niggas, bruh. Real black niggas making the most money in this shit, man. You thought Adam 21 Jump Street was making the money? Ha ha ha. Nigga making way more money than that nigga. Man, you thought that motherfucker Vlad LAPD was making all the money, 6 million a year? Ha 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 ha. This they making 20 a year, man. Real black motherfucking niggas is on top all the way up. You little leg ass nigga, all the way up. I gotta say your song though. You know what I mean? Fear you, but niggas is up, nigga. Fuck all that, bro. They thought Vlad and them had the game, nigga. And Joe Budden, the real niggas got the game all the way up. Little stinky leg ass nigga. You feel me? I had to shout Fat Joe out right quick, man. You little skinny leg ass, one hit leg nigga. One leg, one ass nigga.
Oh,
Fuck out of here, bro.
blood.
All the
Nigga
way
got
up,
my
but nigga,
motherfucking
with black
ribs hurting.
podcast shit is all the way up, nigga. You did.
That's fucked up, yeah, because you caught me right in the middle of hitting this one.
That nigga Joe still trying to kick. That nigga still trying to kick with that leg.
Oh my god.
Oh,
man.
That nigga commit an armed robbery with that leg, nigga.
Hey, well, we turned up on that nigga. We had the chat, nigga. The chat was lit on that nigga. Let me see what the chat talking about.
When this nigga Young said this nigga running circles, I cried, nigga. Because all I'm imagining is everybody on the starting line, you hear the pistol go, pop, go. And that nigga just threw himself in the ground, bro.
That nigga called.
Going to the circle, nigga, on that one play.
That nigga called that nigga walkie-talkie pig leg Joe.
Hey, man. Tell you that nigga had a one pedal bike.
Remember in breakdance, the nigga used to do a little hand spin. Nigga lean on his hand and spin on his hand. That nigga was spinning on that crooked leg.
This nigga do it on that leg, nigga. I'll tell you. Yeah.
That nigga spin on that leg into a Kurt Thomas flare. Nigga, don't fuck with Fat Joe with that. Kurt Thomas flare off the breakdance. That leg, nigga.
Oh, blood.
That leg was beating ass in the breakdancing, nigga.
My nigga out the crazy legs. Crazy legs, Al Bundy. Hulk Hogan.
That's the new name, Crazy Leg. Fuck that. We got Crazy Legs. Fat Joe new name.
Oh man.
We recording tonight. Crazy Legs. Shut the fuck up, bro.
I'll tell you.
Bro. Fuck up, bro. Quit hating on Nore, my nigga. Nore,
that nigga lost.
Ass shit, man. Quit hating on Nore, my nigga. One leg up. My nigga.
There's only one part of that nigga body been to the gym. That nigga leg was over there doing push-ups. That nigga was reading the magazine, sitting on the couch and shit.
That nigga said that nigga leg was over there doing burpees by himself.
He was doing burpees by himself, nigga. That fat nigga was on the couch, your couch slouch. That nigga was on the couch.
Man, listen, man. That nigga came to LA and they made a song called Lean Like a Cholo off that nigga.
Lean like a cholo. Oh, but
Oh,
I can believe
so
you.
get it off Fat Joe leg. They see that leg like lean like a cholo, lean like a cholo.
Like somebody said, nigga got a leg like a stork.
Yeah, like for real. Real shit. That's
They got flamingo leg. Oh, blood. I don't know what's up with my nigga leg, bro.
That nigga got roll runner leg, nigga.
I think y'all niggas want to keep going. I think y'all niggas ain't trying to tap out. Niggas, boy, I can throw some more content up there, but at the end of the day, man, I'm about to eat and take my ass to sleep, man. We've been on this motherfucker for damn near 3 hours.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I knocked down that boss plate in the middle of us doing our thing, man. I'm finna go get nigga.
Yeah, see.
I mean, I can. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if a motherfucker got some gas in him, nigga, we can go. But you feel me? If you wanna go on and knock it on down, we can however you wanna rock it.
Nah, nigga, the other shit, man, all that political shit, we ain't doing none of that shit, man. We doing all rap shit. We ain't doing nothing. All that political shit been getting a nigga blurred, man. Period. I ain't
the police.
Hold on, man. Let's hear. Let's go. Let's hear what Corey got to say right quick, man. Corey.
Oh yeah, we didn't play that.
Let's see. Let me see. I didn't do the Corey shit. Yeah, let's do the Corey shit right quick. Before I get up out of here, man. Salute to Corey Holcomb, man. Him and goddamn is a Reza Islam. Let's hear what the boy Corey Holcomb got to say about these ICE raids, man, and what Reza Islam gonna say, man.
Didn't he have something to say on Ari Spears too?
Yeah, where's that at? Let me get that at. Well, we already passed that dusty ass raccoon face nigga, man. We passed that.
We get.
All right.
Things happen on the street. I'm talking about. I done seen murders on the street, but the people who I fear the most.
Hold on, let me get this Speedy Gonzalez because that sound okay. It's on Speedy. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Are the police, because if you shoot at them, you're public enemy number one. You really are tied down when it comes to dealing with the police in this nation. You can't justify nothing you do in retaliation. And this poor brother, who was so strong and resilient, had to take what them crooked cops offered him. And most of the time I turn away from images like this when I see it on TV.
Absolutely.
But I watched it as much as I was allowed to see.
Oh man, that shit.
I'm just here to say, nobody is more corrupt than the police.
That's fact.
Nobody. No thug on the street. See, the thugs on the street, I know, get dealt with if they don't have no chill. They all get dealt with normally quick. The cops don't have to worry about having chill. They are confident enough to break the window of your car, snatch you out of there, and jump on you. Nothing is more of a threat to us than the police, in my opinion. I mean, like, out here in LA now, they got people going around calling themselves ICE agents, and they grabbing people. And here's the truth: nobody know where they taking them people.
That's fact.
Nobody know. You need to be ready. We need to be ready. I'm talking about. See, people say, "Don't get in there, Corey." No. I'm not stupid enough to think that if they doing that to these people,
Come on.
you know they gonna do that
Right
to
there.
us.
Right there.
I saw some girl talking about Ricky Smiley because Ricky Smiley was saying they're gonna start doing that to us. And the girl, I'm not gonna call her name out, I'm not gonna look it up, but she was talking about how he's a weak man for even saying that and all like this. Listen, I want my black people in this nation to understand.
Fair use. Do you think that that's gonna be used against us? Because you know they putting a blitz on what is it, the Nigerians or the Haitians? The Haitians. Absolutely. They put the blitz on the Haitians right now. Talk your shit, man.
I think it's absolutely possible, man.
Daddy, talk your intellectual shit.
I think it's absolutely possible, man, and probably in the works more so than we think already. This is only the beginning stages. You got to understand. I mean, if you look back at history during the build up and the lead up to World War II, it didn't just start off with the Holocaust. The Holocaust was the end result, but it was stages that led up to that shit, and this is only the beginning. If you have people that, first of all, you can't even distinguish that if these people are even law enforcement, and they're felt that they're given that right, and we're supposed to accept that. Can you only imagine how many motherfucking groups like the Proud Boys, the Boogaloo Boys, the Oath Keepers, and all these motherfuckers who feel like they're self-deputized? It's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of motherfuckers that got that same mentality throughout the United States. So what's to stop them from going to go get a vest and printing ice on the shit and jumping out and kidnapping motherfuckers and then taking them, like he just said, God knows who where.
Or even the people that's doing the human trafficking shit, you know, for the children. Because we hear a lot. Yeah, I ain't gonna go there.
Not only that, but fucking organ harvesting as well.
All that
everything that happened to these other people always boomerang back around and have an effect on us, man. At some point, you know what I'm saying? You know, so like you got to think that at some point, you know what I'm saying? At least somebody, us or somebody close to us, man, go suffer the results of that shit, man. You know what I mean? That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, it's why I took that stance when we was talking about the shit a couple of weeks ago about, you know what I mean, why blacks ain't taking a more proactive approach in it, you know what I mean? For that reason though, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, look at us, you know what I mean? Like we talking about it, you know what I mean? Even when it ain't directly affecting us, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we start to see the remnants of it, because like Yuck say, you know what I mean, they look at in other areas. I mean, they always use the prison system against us. Incarceration is the best weapon they use against black people in this country. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, but at least they get shipped to another part of the world. They get shipped somewhere where they might get kicked out to society. You know what I'm saying? Then we get sent somewhere where you would never see us again in one of these prisons, nigga. So it's like, you know what I mean? You know,
if they're building warehouses, like these prisoners, like the ones that they shipping off down there to fucking El Salvador, is literally fucking warehouses of bodies. So who's to say, allegedly, and this is just my assumptions, who's to say that they ain't got some fucking form of slavery down there to where they working these motherfuckers in fields to produce shit? How do we know that they not? They're out of sight, out of mind. Americans barely focus on what the fuck news goes on in America. Most Americans are not concerned about what the fuck goes on outside of America. That's just a fact. So the few that are conscious enough to be woke enough to pay attention, not only to local news and national news, but world news as well. I mean, goddamn, by the time we find out something, that shit's been going on for the longest. And I just think that the part of the program is the end result has always been what the result was in the beginning, is to find a way to put these motherfuckers back in chains. Find a way to make us dominant again. Find a way to make America white again. Dominant again,
that's
in my opinion.
Make America, it's MAWG.
MAWA.
MAWA. You know what I mean? Make America white again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going down with the whole, man, they taking regular people that's workers and shit. I ain't seen no street blitz. And I don't want the street blitz. I don't want the worker blitz. I don't want none of that shit.
You have to understand, if you want to know what to look at, pay attention to how these people start to act once you start paying attention to certain shit. Now once, and again, you know, I'm not even finna get all the way deep into this shit, but let's just say when old boy that on that island that allegedly killed himself, when he started making it back into the news cycle, I done heard everything from motherfucking Obama with treason to this shit and that shit and the motherfucking shit with the little boy getting punched in the face by the police. Man, shit's been happening like that to us way before the fucking Rodney King take. But all of
But
this shit is being
it's a
generated.
deflection. It's a fucking
Exactly.
deflection.
It's all a fucking deflection to deflect away and keep the news cycle away from talking about this dude with this island and his relationship with the motherfucker that's in charge of the country now. Because even though it's too late to vote him out of office, I mean, he's in office, he can still be removed under the right circumstances. So I think that and the only other thing that I can tell
That's
people
not gonna happen. That's why they went on a recess for a whole month.
Yeah,
they in recess for a month. They did early recess because of this,
not
Epstein
wanting to
file
talk about it.
that
Exactly.
they do not want to vote on, not talk about. They talking about it on the press, but they do not want to vote on it. You know what I mean? Because somebody resigned, and it's uneven right now. You know what I mean? They had it all, but a couple people resigned on their side.
If the only person that had direct knowledge, firsthand knowledge of what went on, if the only two people that had firsthand knowledge of what went on that island, one is allegedly deceased, and the other one is sitting in the federal penitentiary doing 20 years, then it would only make sense that they're trying to postpone what's going on, because once the Congress gets to this woman, if they gets to her first, and then tells her that we're going to call you back and subpoena you to come and testify in a congressional hearing, before he can get to him, before he can get to this woman and
No,
tell
how
her.
about I'm gonna pardon you if you say
that's what I was about to say.
Nothing is in the files.
Mm-hmm.
So why are they putting the blitz on her? You know what I mean? They didn't went on break, but at the same time as a break, I'm gonna send my lawyer and I'm gonna send my defense, whatever the person, FBI people, CIA people, to go talk to this person. For what? If it's nothing in the files, they said it's nothing. It's nothing critical. Why are we talking about this guy? He's a loser. That's what what Cheeto Face saying. But at the same time, you're activating. You fired the prosecutor that was on the case. Now you want to go interview Gazame, whatever,
female
Maxwell. You want to interview her. Why y'all on break? Okay. We're gonna give him a break to get it together. And they are like, come on, my nigga. At the end of the day, man, she's gonna get a pardon allegedly, and she's gonna say he's not involved in it. But it's too late. You got victims speaking up. You got all types of shit coming out saying that you was on them planes. Nigga, you took them allegedly. Let me say allegedly. Hella allegedly. I already got hit with a boy. So allegedly that you was on them planes, allegedly you was, you know what I mean? That was your buddy, New York buddy. Your only complaint was he like him young, and you even said that. So
and I think I think that's what it is. He's trying to put a cap on this shit, because for the longest, you got to remember, a lot of his supporters were supporting him because that was one of the things that he said when it was a Democrat in office. His whole thing is that they were hiding it. They're hiding it. We're going to find out. As soon as I get in there, we're going to find out. And as soon as he gets in there, why y'all still talking about this shit? That dude hella old, man. Y'all still talking about that shit? Oh, yeah, by the way, while I'm asking you if you're still talking about that, they stole an election from me, right? I think that's not old enough for me to still be talking about. But I was still
man, some shit 10 years ago, my nigga. He bringing up some shit from 10 years ago to deflect. That nigga's the ultimate deflector, my nigga. That nigga. Hey, well, Obama, he cheated, bro. This nigga wasn't even running for presidency. He ran his run, nigga. He only could go 2 times.
He wasn't
you need to talk about Biden.
He was
my
behind
nigga. What the fuck he get out of it? He ran it 2 terms. He can't go another time. But Obama did it. Oh my god.
And he never forgets to say, and remember, his name is Barack Hussein Obama. Remember Hussein? You remember who?
Man,
you remember
the
Barack
nigga,
Hussein?
I noticed when the nigga lied, man. The nigga lied when he started moving his hands in front of it. When he do the hand shit.
When that nigga started playing that invisible accordion.
Invisible, yeah, a little visible, like Minecraft, like building
call it the
Lego and
wings.
shit, little Lego, invisible Lego build. When he started doing that shit with his hands, he lying like a motherfucker, man.
The nigga start doing this shit.
Building blocks and shit, invisible blocks. Yeah, when he do that, he lying like a motherfucker. Hey,
Well, see, wait a
yo.
minute. Listen, what you have to understand.
Am I lying? When that nigga
Hell
starts doing the invisible structures, that nigga gets to lying like a motherfucker.
That nigga start voguing.
He gotta keep his hands on his lap. When that nigga get the line, he like, yo, the right
That
wing
nigga
and the
hands
left
start.
wing, they it was Obama. It was Obama gate. It was a Russia. And we shouldn't have paid. That nigga got his arms out like a motherfucker, like free me. He wanna hug a nigga. When he do the hug a nigga arms, and nigga, he lying like a motherfucker, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? You wanna hug a nigga like Obama is the reason why we lost the election. Nigga,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up,
See,
bro. Like,
see,
hug
hey,
on.
he damn near 80, so he's old. So his mind is just triggering back to what worked for him last time that he remembered. So he just immediately went back to this Obama rant, like nobody's concerned about no motherfucking
like,
Barack Obama.
Nigga, the last, but you and the nigga Biden was the last two presidents. Why the fuck
Right.
are you talking about Barack? Like,
Because
get the
even
fuck
though
you
he
ran
wasn't,
against Biden, nigga, not Barack. Oh, they
well, you
cheated
know what
me
he said
into
also.
Biden.
He also said that when Biden was the president, he really wasn't. It was Barack Obama. Everything is Barack Obama with this motherfucker, man.
Nah, he trying to get the man. That nigga threw a hot potato on Barack Obama lap. Hey, everything, wow. This nigga threw the hot potato on another nigga lap.
Yeah.
Trump ain't cool, man. That nigga ain't cool. That nigga throwing hot potatoes everywhere. That
Nigga threw the dope and the gun on the nigga. Hey, but this nigga that had lawyers that defended him who called federal cases and they ain't even know him for 25 years. And that nigga turn around and look at the camera and just, well, I don't really know him like that. I only knew him for a couple of years.
Boy, you knew that nigga since you had red hair. Now you got blonde, golden hair. You knew that nigga since your hair was red, nigga. And you had a little fuck out of here, bro. Man, stop it. We got footage of you whispering in the nigga ear, pointing at bitches and shit. Say she hot. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, man, if you don't stop it, that's why, like, it's a blitz. Like, they did I ain't gonna say all that, but they did a blitz on the files, and anything that came up with his name was like, come on, man. Like,
yeah. He just got a think tank putting shit together for him that he can go out there and say, because again, he's only but the front man. You
bro,
gotta
that was
realize.
that nigga Buddy O'Pal. Man, stop it. Man,
Yeah, but
stop it.
what I'm saying by the front man is that the people that's behind him that's really pulling on the levers, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there longer than 4 years.
No, he took the downfall. He definitely took
So
the downfall.
you feel what I'm saying? The only thing that he want out the deal is to be pardoned for everything that he's gonna do, and to make him enough money to walk away with a nice little pretty penny and dig himself out of all of the debt that he's in. If he can get away with that, he cool with letting everybody that's doing what they doing do what they do.
Man, I think Gazelle Maxwell is gonna get out with a pardon because they trying to meet with her right now. Like, why you want to meet with her? If it's no fouls, if it ain't no critical shit, why you trying to meet with her? And you fired. Come on, bro.
They finna dangle that get out of jail free card in front of her, and she's wait a minute. You mean I can get 10 years knocked off my shit and leave in 2029?
Where the fuck is Mike Ascari when I need him? Mike Ascari, what you guys say about this, bro?
Brother Mike.
Mike, what is this dangle wangle for dangle? Oh, that boy got to keep it quiet, man. You know what I mean? The COs and hit the yard. Okay.
Yeah, though, man. They definitely threw that in front of her, man. Like, and you got to think about it. If somebody already got what? Damn near 6 down, maybe almost 7-6 down on a motherfucking on a 20-year bid. And you know, Fed's gonna make you do every drop. Or damn near most of it unless you get a pardon.
80%.
Yeah. You're gonna give him 80. So for a motherfucker to say, wait a minute, I can leave 10 years behind and ain't got to do die and come home after this nigga done with his run. Yeah, I don't remember nothing.
I never seen this guy. Who is this guy?
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Who is this guy? I seen him as the president. Oh man, salute. I never met this guy in my life.
I don't remember me.
And that's exactly what about it. Is that allegedly, but Lord have mercy. You know exactly what she about to say. I never seen this man. Who is he?
Exactly.
Last time I heard he was the president. I don't know this guy. Who the fuck is he? I know whoop 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 and whoop whoop, not him.
Mm-hmm.
And they start naming all the Democrat niggas. I know Obama. I know Hillary Clinton. I know Jay-Z, Beyonce. He gonna name hella shit that ain't got nothing to do with nobody.
Oh shit! Nay, everybody except the motherfucker they talking about.
The nigga, the buddy your pal. You don't see Jay, Beyonce, nobody no pictures with this nigga, but this nigga.
All I'm saying,
everybody but this nigga.
Is if this nigga gave a pardon.
It was Tom Hanks. Man.
And Jeff Soros, he always makes his way in there. But listen,
Lewis was on there with Michael Jackson, man. Fuck out of here, bro.
If this nigga gave a pardon to Kodak Black,
he definitely.
You don't think he'll give a pardon to a motherfucker that can get him out of some real shit?
Hey, press play. That ain't gonna press play on
Come
her.
on, man.
Man, listen, that's why the whole meeting is set up. Yo, listen, shut the fuck up. Here's a get out of free card, get out of jail free card, but shut the fuck up. We already fired the prosecution. Just shut the fuck up, and we gonna pardon your ass. You're out of here.
We gotta ride this presidency
you don't know nothing. You got a brain freeze. You never seen nothing.
Exactly.
That's for me, allegedly.
And then she got time to work on it too. She got time to work. Like, man, my cognitive memory just decreased over this last 4 years, and the reason why I'm gonna do that, but he's not gonna pardon her right now. Allegedly, he's not gonna do that right now because it's gonna look too obvious. So what he's gonna do? Because a president
you had to sit down about a soft 6 months to a year, and then next year she out of here. Period.
He's definitely gonna do it on the way out the door. Anything before that.
Another 4 years.
Anything before that, a damn near getting, or at least would be good enough reason for them to bring his ass up on
the motherfucker right now.
No, I get it, but with her and in this situation, especially, he can't do it right now. So it's gonna look great because you can, as a president, you can wait up until your last day of being a presidency or being a president to pardon somebody. You can pardon somebody on your last day. So he's gonna wait until that last day.
You tell a bitch, hey man, I do a soft
Ride it
5,
out.
or you could do 20. I'm gonna pardon you on the 5. Say you know nothing. Allegedly.
She ain't even got a whole 5. She got 3.5.
Nigga, she could get out on house arrest.
You feel what I'm saying? 3.5, man, and we're gonna kick you loose. I just need you to just go and sit on this for a minute.
On the island with her nigga, allegedly.
Exactly. And they still together. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Imagine, boy.
It's a cold game, boy. It's a cold game, man. All I'm saying is the dude that a lot of people voted for because they said he was good at running businesses obviously don't know his track record on his businesses. That motherfucker has damn near double the amount of failed businesses. As a matter of fact, name a successful business of Trump outside of his hotels. I'll wait.
But think this, right? Papadopoulos, right? They act like he was some entrepreneur. He was on some Elon Musk shit. He got all government grants for his shit. Papadopoulos Trump, the daddy Trump. You know, so everybody acting like he was a big entrepreneur. He used government grants to get all his bread. He was doing project shit for the projects for niggas and shit. Like he was doing project, like he was doing all the projects and shit. And he was like discriminating. He got sued for discriminating and shit.
Yeah, back in the
Yeah.
70s, Fred Trump and Donald, both of them did. Because what they did is that they built, I think, 2 tenements in the poor neighborhoods, and then did the rest of them in more affluent neighborhoods. And then anybody that was black that tried to go and fill out an application for one of the apartments, that was always told, well, you can leave an application here, but we're full currently at right. But if we get any openings, we'll give you a call. And then he'll have them write C on the application that indicates that they were colored people. And then what they did is they had this black organization send a white family up in there right after a black family, like a couple hours after they left. And as soon as the white family went in there, oh yeah, sure, we have plenty of places available right now. Here, we'll take your application.
Oh, wow.
And that's how they ended up catching the housing discrimination case. And him and his father got sued. And they ended up settling out of court. And since they settled out of court and paid the fee, this is how they came out saying that, oh, well, we were triumphant. We were exonerated. No, we didn't go to jail. You didn't go to jail the same way that he didn't go to jail for putting his hands all on that lady that got him for all of that money. You paid that because you were responsible for that act. O.J. Simpson didn't go to jail neither. But that motherfucker still, they hit his ass civilly and tore his motherfucking pockets off. So just because you don't get found guilty on certain parts of the act doesn't mean that they didn't find you responsible for the act. But he came back, they came back and tried to spin the narrative as they got exonerated and they were found, they got acquitted and were found innocent. No, you wasn't, motherfucker, because innocent people you don't pay no fines.
Well, shit, the apple don't fall too far from the tree because Trump got sued for the same shit. And it's establishment, racial discrimination. So
absolutely. And I tell people that all the time. It's like, well, if he's a racist, why would he have all these black people boxing that? I'm like, listen, brother, as far as that shit goes, nobody that's a classist, which is mostly wealthy people, is going to be you're not going to put racism at the very top. Even the most racist motherfucker was going to be a classist first, meaning that a racist motherfucker who absolutely do not like black people will do business with black people and fuck with black people if it benefits them. Slave masters were some of the most racist motherfuckers in American history, but they were surrounded around nothing but the people that they hate. Why? Because they benefited them.
Facts.
So, I mean, come on, man. Look at the motherfucking owner of the Clippers. He was one of the most racist motherfuckers. 80% of his employees was black.
Facts.
They benefited him.
We could go on all fucking night, man. I'm about to lay my ass to sleep. I'm drunk as shit.
Hey, man, say, man. one more win for the motherfucking team, man. This is Network Calico. Shout out to the whole motherfucking squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike Ascari, the Honorable Gooch the Great. The Honorable Gooch the Great, Shaniqua Town Business, Erica, Miss Mozzie, Miss OG Mozzie, Unseen TV Network, Go There, Lady Divinity, MJG, man, the whole motherfucking team, man. Everybody in the chat collectively, we appreciate y'all as always, man. Let us see them dragons in the motherfucking comments. Make sure you tickle the like button on the way out the door. Last but not least, man, shout out to my brother that opened a store out there in Reno, Nevada called Aces Apparel. If you're out that way, go tap in with him. Salute to my cousin Cole, who just dropped a new album. Salute to my cousin 3D, the couple that just dropped the album. We out the motherfucking dough. One more motherfucking win. Yup.
One more again, one more win, my nigga. Mike Ascari, what it do?
And shout out to the mob, man. Shout out to the mob, man. Great tapping in.
Right.
Great tapping in, man.
For sure, man. Free the mob, man. We out this motherfucker, boy. Hey, hit all the motherfucking shit. Hit the subscribe, see your guys, hit all that shit. Period. I'm drunk as shit. I'm about to eat and take my ass to sleep. Period. Appreciate everybody. Salute to the whole chat. Everybody tapping in from all around the world, little boys and girls. I ain't drunk in a minute, man. Some hard liquor. I'm fucked up. I've been drinking this hard liquor and I'm smooth. Listen, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Hit smokealoutrecords.com for all the merch to make your body twerk, all the old school music, all the shit. Man, I'm out this motherfucker, man. Love y'all, man. Smoke a Lot Radio, Yuck Mouth TV, What the Fuck Weekly. We out this bitch. Yada da. Oh boy.